We both made the same face.
You are enough. You are enough.
Oh, I love that.
Sister-in-law got me 1, 2.
I love that. Happy Thursday, everybody, or whatever day it is that you guys are watching this. Today's been a whirlwind. Can we talk about it real quick?
Can we shout out to the person who got it for us, or no? Should we keep that under wraps?
100%. She knows who she is.
Oh, we can say her name?
No, I don't think we should say. I think we I think we should not say her name.
Wayne, you mean the world to us. We hope you know how much us. We love you.
Incredible. Yeah. So grateful.
How was y'all's day? Hopefully it's good.
It was a whirlwind.
Yeah, to say the least.
So this is how this all kind of played out. There were multiple people that said, hey, there's this Zoom happening today. And I was at the gym. JJ was doing her thing, filming, getting ready to film. And this Zoom was recorded. And I think this happened at like 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. That's what time the Zoom was. So in between all of that, we got it downloaded thanks to a certain individual, although there were multiple people that sent it our way, and we are very grateful for that.
Absolutely.
And we got the stream set up, but I get nervous. I don't know if y'all know this about me. I get nervous to announce a stream because sometimes StreamYard does not cooperate. Sometimes we could schedule it, and this has happened to me on a live stream. You schedule it, and then it's like you go to upload the video, and StreamYard doesn't work. And then like I panicked before, and DC helped me, so it was nuts. Anyways, I literally walked in the house about 5 minutes ago. Everything was ready, good to go. Video was uploaded, and I am so grateful because today has been nuts.
Yeah.
So
DC said our days must be better than the people who got their Zoom link leaked to the anti-MLM dream team. JulieJo and Aaron, thank you, DC.
Thank you, DC.
Also, Avery said that she tried the liquid IV white peach flavor, which is delicious. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. That and sea berry, but sea berry isn't sugarless yet or sugar free yet.
Yeah, you talk about sea berry a lot. Thanks so much, DC. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for the super chats. Oh, do we want to play sound effects on this, JJ? Okay.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for your patronage. That's for both of our channels. So
I had a dream that Patrick had freckles, in SpongeBob. Does Patrick have freckles?
I don't know. I had weird dreams last night. Did anybody else have weird dreams?
The nap I just took, wild dreams.
I don't even know where to start. I don't remember everything. I just remember Brian Underwood was there. Metallica was there. And I don't remember the rest. It was wild times last night, let me tell you, in my dreams.
A lot of people did.
Oh my God, you guys all did.
Hi, Auntie Lushy. Jessica.
Wow. That's so interesting that we all had. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Someone gave memberships.
Oh.
Thank you to whoever. I don't know who's member, like who YouTube.
Which channel?
But either way, thanks for that.
Yeah. That was on my channel, and it was Holly. Thank you, Holly.
That's
you know what?
Nice.
We got to play a song for all the new members, right?
That's not the song, but you know what I'm saying.
No, but I like that song. I liked where you were going with.
Nothing really trying, baby. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. I almost clicked the wrong one.
Oh, there's so.
Welcome, new members. And thank you, Holly. All right, calm down, everybody.
Oh, someone gifted on my channel too. Okay, let's go round two. Let's go
Do
around
you want to
two.
do shoulder smolder?
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, look at her. I was not ready. Here we go. All right, we got to calm down. We can't play too much.
Thank you, everybody.
YouTube doesn't like it when we play too much. We got to calm down.
Correct.
Thank you, Holly.
I guess we should run our disclaimer really quick. I can't calm down, Aaron. Okay, I'm done yelling. All right,
y'all are amazing.
I'll start the music if you want to do the thing for our
All right, here we
disclaimer.
go. It's a new thing, guys. So let us know what you think. Okay, everybody ready? Here we go. What did y'all think about the new disclaimer? Yes. The purple light is LED lights on the bottom of my baseboards here. I also have a sunset lamp from Target that was $20, and I have it propped up. I have it propped up.
Too. Do you see? It's not propped up. It's just like kind of manipulated, but
mine is propped up on the Habits of Health that Dr. A of Optavia wrote. So
that's too good.
Oh yeah. So I made that disclaimer today. We needed one for when we stream together, you know?
Yeah. I probably need to make one for my stream. I don't have one. I'm gonna have a disclaimer.
I just use my other one. Yeah. So that's what I did today for us. Okay, so we have a new I don't even know how to intro this.
Our members saw it first.
They got a first look.
Yeah, we did a members only live about this. And
hello, Katie.
Look, as a shelf, at least it is useful for something. See, that's good. Finally good use for that book. Y'all got it.
I can tell. This is gonna be wild.
Oh, do you see this? Oh, member for 19 months?
19 months. That's incredible.
DC said, whichever channel you're watching from, if you can pull up the co-host and mute their stream on another device for equal watch hours, that would be awesome. Yeah, we really appreciate that.
That's so nice. Thank you. Man, we got a lot of stuff to celebrate. Thank you, members. Also, I missed this. My apologies. KK became a member.
Oh.
So, you know, we got to celebrate with a little shoulder smolder, you know?
Shoulder smolder, baby. I'm ready.
Why is it not playing?
Oh,
that's
fine. I turned the volume down to make it dramatic.
Yeah, it's okay. I got it. Okay. It's a little different when you have two people streaming, you know, with the music. It's different. And I love that for us. Welcome, KK. Oh, that perfect timing. It ended perfectly that time.
Oh my God. B, I don't know who this is for, but thank you so much.
Oh, really? Thanks, B.
Oh, and Holly. I don't know who's this for either, but all is appreciated. Thank you so much for the super chats.
You guys are incredible, and we appreciate y'all so much.
So I think maybe we should let them guess who it's about, but members who watch can't guess. Okay. So
don't spill the tea.
There are two people that have moved to another grift, and we're going to let you guess who they are.
I mean, I feel like no way.
Members guessed it within the end of my sentence.
Seriously. We love y'all too.
Y'all are the best.
Okay, who do y'all think?
Thank you, Samantha. Oh, gosh, I'm nervous. Let's see who they
I know.
Megan Desart, close.
Oh, I'm sure the clock is ticking with her for
Anna. There's one more, and it's Brandon, but the other one, like I put Shannon as one. There's one.
Shanana banana.
It's Shanna and her blink twice. We need to be rescued husband. Oh my god. There's one.
Oh man. Oh, there it is. There it is. Holly got it.
Mary Scott. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. Clock us in Mary
Yeah.
Scott.
Y'all are
Yes.
good.
Banana, and her husband, who should blink twice if he wants help. And then Mary Scott have now moved to another crib.
Allegedly, they're staying with the olive tree people.
That's like when Brooke Banks said she was staying with Modere, but doesn't talk about Modere much anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the clock is ticking because I think it's been about 8 months that they've been with the olive tree people, which tracks because Shanana Banana and her husband were with Elamir for like 8 months, and they just ghosted everybody, joined a new company in January. Here we are in August. So, you know, every 8 months or so, they like to change it up, you know, and good for them, I guess.
Babs. Nobody is a fan of Babs. Let's be real.
So I have heard there are a lot of health claims, a lot of medical claims. People are going to be pissed. Just prepare yourself for that. Thank you, Charlene. They joined Olive Tree people in March. My apologies. I think I said January. Pretty soon. Pretty soon it's going to be, what MLM have they not joined? You know what? Indeed. Also, DC.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for your patronage. Appreciate y'all. All right. So let's go ahead and get this video going. Oh. And drop your commentary, but please make sure that you are following the rules of the live stream. What? Live stream. No ad hominems, no self-promotion, those types of things. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Very exciting. Do you want me to let people in that don't have a name that just say iPhone, or?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
that's fine.
I'll turn them down a little
Hey
bit.
guys, I'm so excited. I see some names and faces on here.
Why do you think they didn't want to let people in? Or why do you think she asked about the iPhone thing? Because she knew we were coming. Mary, you knew we were coming.
They think they are way ahead of us, but we are always 2 steps ahead, baby.
It's like from Monsters Inc. The lady that's like, we're always watching.
That was a good you sounded really good.
Oh god, that needs to be a soundbite. I feel like I'm gonna write that down.
They're always watching.
If it's not us, it's our people. It's part of the anti-MLM movement.
Usually it's not that.
That's true.
Ow, sorry about that.
This is you, friend. This is you. Whoa, what just happened?
Fun to debunk Mary Scott and Shanana.
Thank you for your patronage.
Peace and love, DC. Thank you so much.
Oh my god. All right, let's get to this. I promise not to pause.
I am very familiar with.
I know, I love it. Lots of amazing people on right now.
Friends.
Okay, it is exactly 2. I'm going to continue to let people in, but welcome to our very first launch Zoom. We're super excited to have you here and honored to have, of course, Shanna and Brandon, and then Rachel Garcia as well, who is our upline and mentor and friend and has all the product knowledge, as along with Shanna does too. So it's really exciting to have us all coming together and doing this Zoom together. We are here to share about Pure and the excitement that we have. Shanna and I embarked on a journey to find the best wellness company we could find about 2 months ago, Shanna?
2 months ago. Wow. So March to June?
So
y'all only made it 3 months.
They went with this company?
Well, we know why they went with this company.
Yeah, because
they don't have a very large social media presence.
Yeah.
And nobody's heard of them, which is very on brand for these individuals.
Lydia said, is JJ the one that's just iPhone? No, I wasn't on here. And normally if I am on there, I'll have a name. Sometimes I just put JulieJo to see what happens. Sometimes I just
that would be really funny.
I have been kicked out though when I did that before. So, but sometimes I do it for shits and gigs, you know.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Brandy, member for 4 months.
I see you, Brandy. I see you.
Are you more or less excited than the last MLMs you joined? Okay.
Oh, man. Let's keep it going, shall we?
A little over 2 months ago.
Yeah. And we went from company to company, testing product, seeing what's out there, talking to corporate, talking to different places, and different leaders. And, we stumbled upon this company. And actually, I want to say Shanna was really excited about this one. And I was like, I don't know, because I'm all about branding. And I will say, I was like, I don't know. And then I met Rachel in person and was like, okay, these products are amazing. And I loved the heart. I loved what they're doing here. And she just got her box and she's super excited to see that come through the door. So I will say that, we spent a lot of time researching, trying to figure out what was right for us. And we really wanted something that was holistic and natural, that we could serve our customers and our community with, that's going to change their lives. And so,
what's also natural? I want to say carcinogens, but I think there's a better word for it.
I can't.
Like many toxins are natural, poisonous. I woke up from a nap about half an hour ago.
Also trying to get the best deal. Yeah. I just wonder if they got like a bridge contract or some kind of a deal.
Arsenic's natural.
Arsenic is natural. Also,
Thank
Marie.
you for your patronage.
Yeah, thank you for your patronage.
Nice.
Oh,
Cyanide.
Indeed. Okay, all right. We're all on the same page.
Poison ivy? Hemlock? Oh, God.
Y'all are wild.
It's true, though. That's the best. Anthrax. Opiates? Oh, yeah, here we go. I mean, listen. People talk about how everything's all natural.
Friend, this is you.
Good. Natasha, thanks for being a member. You're the best.
Do you want to? That was great. That needs to be a soundbite.
Okay. Soundbite.
You're gonna have to sing that every time somebody joins.
Okay, I will.
Channel. Okay.
I will. Every time.
We are just in a silly, goofy mood tonight.
This is true. We've only played a couple minutes, but listen, it's natural too. Okay.
Let's play the video.
Pairing up with these products, you're going to see why we chose that today. Shanna, would you like to share? Also, I do want to say they have a really, really good, I can't even say the word.
Philanthropic.
Yeah, I can't even say the word. I always stumble on that word. Where I felt connected to, and I know Shanna did too, where they're helping sex trafficking victims. So to me, that was super important to have a company that not just has great products, but it's going to give back to the community.
I like how they're always so vague with the philanthropy work that they do. Like, oh, we're building wells in Africa. Really? Where?
Also, how are they helping them? What portion of stuff do they get that goes to them? And what is that portion? What's that amount?
And what organization? Let's get some specifics behind this, Mary.
Exactly. Like, are you giving it to the nonprofit organization specifically? I don't even know if it's nonprofit. Or are you giving it to someone who's supposedly giving it to them?
Exactly. We just have questions. Welcome, Luann Mills. Oh, welcome. So glad you guys are here.
As well. So, Shanna, I know you have a lot to say, and I'm actually speaking first because I'm going to be on the road in a minute to go pick up my kid's first day of high school. So, Shanna, you want to? I think. Oh, hold on. She might have me unmute her because I made it so that nobody can unmute themselves.
Make sure to record.
Good job, Mary.
Thank you.
Recording in progress.
Indeed.
Okay. Now I'm unmuted. Guys, that was my dog, but it was an exciting surprise because I just got another box of products. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, everything that Mary said, I mean, we started looking for a company a little over 2 months ago, and we had certain boxes that we wanted to be checked off. And every time that we'd be at a company, this is kind of how we felt. We'd see one and then we'd say, but the products just, they just aren't like hitting it, right? It's just not.
Did she say? I need to hear that again. Don't. Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
This is kind of how we felt. We'd see one and then we'd say, but the products just, they just aren't like hitting it, right? It's just not there yet. And then we go to another one, we'd say, but the comp plan is just not there yet. It's just not. And, so we never.
Have you seen y'all's income disclosure statement, girl? It's like the worst one that we've seen.
The worst one. And do we have that? Yes. Yes, we do. We have that.
Yes, we did go over that with members. Yeah, we do. It's probably the worst income disclosure statement.
DC wants to know if the products were hitting it in your other MLMs or not.
Valid question. Valid question.
Valid. Oh my God.
As we were going through these companies, there was great companies, great leaders that we met with, but as a collective, because we're doing this together, so I probably should start off by saying that is that Mary and I are doing this collaboratively, and we're going to be building this out together. The reason why we chose to do that is because we both have strengths in different areas. And as everybody knows, when you just go at something by yourself, it's always better to go at it with somebody else who has strengths in different areas than you do.
So that basically means that they started an LLC and they're both building this together, like she just said. Also, I can't remember hold on. The name of their LLC is, hold on. Let me find it.
Honey, I'm so
Something
excited.
House.
I'm excited. Something House? House?
Yeah. HAUS. Harmony House. Harmony House is the name.
HAUS? That's what Lady Gaga's makeup brand is called. Harmony. Why do they call it Harmony?
Lady Gaga is a queen. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
But Liar Face House LLC. Oh my gosh. Wow.
I'm going to move this a little closer. Okay. Is it the Pyramid House? That's funny. Might as well be. Mary, quite contradictory. This is, they're with a company called Live Pure. That's the name of this company.
Yeah, Mary Scott and Shanana Banana and Brandon, who should blink twice if he needs help, they went here. They were in the All True People, and now they're here.
Mm-hmm.
Grifter's Palace.
Yeah, just read that too. Oh God, y'all are amazing.
You guys might relate to one person a lot more than you do another, right? Well, Mary is freaking amazing. If any of you guys have already seen some of our graphics, she's amazing at marketing. She's a marketing whiz. She does graphics like beautifully, like I could never do, right? But then I have the background of being an RN, and I'm also a holistic health coach. So
Holistic health coach means nothing, Shanana. Nothing. Also, if you were a good RN, you would not be doing what you're doing right now.
Agreed. That's right there.
Ridiculous. By the way, I'm someone in the medical field, so don't think I'm just like shooting shit under the bus, whatever I'm trying to say at her. No, like,
yeah.
As a medical professional, and Erin's been in the medical field too, this is ridiculous for her to say that. Like, for her to try to use that, no.
Mm-hmm.
What did she say? Holistic health coach?
Yeah.
That's like me calling myself the #1 YouTuber in the world.
Yeah. Let's start calling ourselves that. Not really. I'm just kidding.
And they're both wrong.
Can you imagine?
She's doing shenanigans. Oh my gosh.
Shenanigans. I love that. Also, I'm just curious, what college you got that from?
Oh yeah, her
Shanana Banana.
Did
you get that from a website? Right on. Yikes.
have
Oh, same time.
Kristen.
Go ahead.
Okay.
that kind of knowledge that I can bring to the table. So just different walks of life, and everybody's going to be different and want some different information. And then we've got Rachel, who's a genius. So we're going to let her talk in a minute. But she is actually very, very versed in the product. So we chose this company because the product line, I've known about the product line for 8 years. This company is a 16-year-old company, and I have.
Hey, Shanana Banana. I'm just curious if you're talking about the olive tree people or Live Pure, because I'm pretty sure you said the same thing in the olive tree launch.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
She pretty much said the same thing.
It's kind of embarrassing.
I've had this product line in my life for 8 years. I've tried it a couple different times with different people, but the reason why was that I never looked at it as a business opportunity is because they did everything offline. And for me, I'm an online girl, right? I do everything on social media. So every time that somebody had it in my ear, even though I absolutely love the products, I just felt like it was lacking that for me. Well, then you go ahead probably around 3 months ago, and all of a sudden I'm starting to see it all over social media. And I'm like, what is going on with this company? I have to know what's going on with this company, because all of a sudden everybody's talking about cleanse, balance, build. Everybody's talking about this magic pill, which, by the way, I absolutely hate that name. I'm just going to tell you, I've been teaching as a nurse for years that there is no such thing as a magic pill. And now we got a magic pill. But
That literally contradicts everything you've ever done in MLM. Freaking wackadoodle.
That's a soundbite.
I've been teaching as a nurse, and look at you now. Why are you doing this? You chose this route?
That's not going to age well.
No, it's not. But I feel like her choosing this route specifically, like, kind of throws away her credibility with nursing.
I mean, okay, I'm just going to say it. If you're in the medical field and you're also in a multi-level marketing company, instant loss of credibility.
100%.
Instant. So Rachel, who I think is or was a nurse practitioner,
my God,
instant loss of credibility. Yeah, it's gonna get. It gets.
Be that loud or say it like that. That was
no, that's okay. Like valid.
Reaction.
Valid. Also, this is amazing. This is on your channel, JJ.
Oh, thank you, Marie.
For the 2 #1 YouTubers.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you.
Thank you for your patronage. That's awesome.
But I do have to say that even though I hated it at first, I'm starting to get used to it, and I'm figuring out, well, people are kind of getting these magical results with it. So I guess I'm just going to have to get on board with it.
I agree with that, because I'm starting to like it too now that I've said it and seen it, and I love the branding with it. So I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it kind of checked off all the boxes. You've got the product line. I mean, wait till you guys see the testimonials on this product.
How many times has she said a company that she joined has checked all of the boxes? The systems, the product, the comp plan, the philanthropy work. It just checked all the boxes for me.
Didn't she make? I think
is the magic pill pants friendly?
White pants friendly. You know,
Probably
if I had to guess, if I had to guess, I'd say no. I would never interrupt for an MLM. I would never interpret for an MLM conference. I refuse to allow anyone to use me to lie, cheat, or steal. Good for you.
Yeah, valid.
People get on this product and they do not come off. Okay, that's what I absolutely love. That tells you something.
Wait. But Shanana Banana, didn't you just say a few seconds ago that you tried it a couple times through a couple different people, but you just didn't see it as a business? So you yourself you're contradicting yourself in this. People try it and they don't get off of it, but you tried it and got off of it. So like, ma'am.
Shanana.
Right? Second thing was the comp plan, because the comp plan is built for everyone to win. Right. And that was really, really important to Mary and I, for sure.
Sorry to stop it again so fast. I swear I won't do this all the time. I am doing it right now, though. Because the comp plan, they talk about, well, this comp plan's better than this comp plan, and this comp plan's better. No, that is not the issue. The biggest issue with all of this is the MLM business structure, shenana banana, and then Brandon, blink twice if you need help. That is the big issue. That's what we have problems with. Not your dumb comp plans. Excuse me, I know some people don't like when I say dumb. But the way they try to like say, this company's better than this one because of this. It's like, no, they're all the same. They all fall under MLM, and that is what's wrong.
Indeed.
Okay, done.
Indeed.
And then we've got something that's really exciting because we have a company that's stable, right? It's not a startup. It's stable. It's been doing really well over the years without even touching social media. But guess what? Now it's on social media, and they're doing all these rebranding and making it beautiful for social media, and everybody's starting to have that attention grabbing to it. So I know what that could mean. I'm not stupid. Like looking at that, I'm like, okay, I've seen many companies be off social media and grow, but then once they hit social media, it just keeps going, right? So I'm really excited. I know that Mary kind of is in the same boat where we're just like really, really pumped to get these products in people's hands. And because we're just getting versed with the products, guys, we didn't want you guys to learn from us yet. We decided, okay, let's bring on Rachel. Rachel has been here for a very, very long time. She has extensive knowledge of all the products. She's probably, if you ask her if you tell her what your ailment is and ask her what you should take, she tells you in a second. Like, it's phenomenal. So to have.
Good to know you, Rachel. Nice to meet you. Very excited for a future together.
What?
That kind of team backing us. We have doctors, we have nurses, PAs, everybody on this team. So that's why we chose where we did. I'm sorry, it's reminding me of my bills. Hold on. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and, because we know your time's valuable, and turn this over to Rachel so that.
Yes, Rachel's the upline.
She can talk a little bit about the product line, about her philosophy, about the new product, because I know everybody wants to know about that, and a little bit about our opportunity here. So with that being said, I'm going to turn that over to you, Rachel.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. Welcome. And first, let me tell you how important this is to me. I know it's a weird time, right? 3 p.m. Eastern on a Thursday. What the heck? Why are we doing it at this time? This is why. My son moved into Clemson today. This is my oldest child starting his first endeavor away from home. This baby, he's been in my house for 18 and a half years, and we just spent the last 3 hours moving him in. So my hair's crazy. I'm in a hotel room. But Shanna and Mary and what they've done with their careers in the last couple of years is really mind-blowing. And to hear how many different places that they went and literally interviewed all of these different owners and leaders and corporate staff, and then to land here, that means a lot. It's a lot of work that they put into finding the right place. And so I don't take that lightly. So on a day that's probably one of the most important days of my child's life, he's having lunch with my husband, and they both were like, can we go too? If you stick around, you will meet my husband and my children sooner or later, because this is our life. So my son, Matthew, was 3 years old when I first found out about this. I was working full-time practicing medicine as a physician assistant, a PA. I wrote 200 prescriptions a day. I saw 60 patients a day. On the days I wasn't in the operating room, I was in clinic seeing.
Cool. And those medications were approved by and tested by, right, the FDA.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
She's not ready for that combo, though.
No, not her. She's not.
Unreal.
Patient, or in the days I wasn't in clinic, I was in the OR cutting cancers out of my patients. And I tell you all that to say I was.
You're a surgeon? A PA?
Wow. It's giving Dr. A in Optavia, and then come to find out that he was an anesthesiologist. Not that's a very important job. Don't get me wrong, but that wasn't disclosed that he was an anesthesiologist.
You know what? I think a lot of this, I think this happens a lot to people in the medical field. They start in the medical field and then they get down into conspiracy theory land. and then they land right where Rachel is. And then they use their medical training that they probably originally weren't that great at, honestly, to then push their pills, like the magic pill. Like, if you are an excellent medical professional and you had, you really went by the oath and to do no harm, and you really cared about your patients, and you really, really understood the importance of medicine and what it does, you would not be doing this and using that to do this. You just wouldn't. That is so nice. Thank you. It's just like it's wild. It's just wild and sad because maybe she was once a great PA and now she's using it to like manipulate people into her pyramid scheme product.
And also to mention cancer, I feel like there's an element of fear mongering already happening. I'm a PA. This is what I saw. I was writing prescriptions. I was doing this. I was cutting cancer. And the way that she worded that was very, the only way I can describe it is, in my opinion, aggressive. I was cutting cancer out of people. Why not say you were performing surgeries and removing cancer? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels very aggressive. It feels very fear-mongery. And I think she's mentioning that because she's using that to say, well, these products are going to help you prevent having to get on those prescriptions. She's not saying it, but she's saying it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And I thought that you're from Sweden when I saw the money that you sent. In Sweden, it is called something like loss of public trust, and they can lose their license.
Wow.
Well,
as they should, in my opinion.
Agreed.
I was busy. I saw patients from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I had multiple miscarriages before my first child, Matthew, was born. And I thought at a moment that like maybe I can't have kids. And so in 2008, I had Matthew, and his younger brother was 9 months old. And I was working 12 to 14-hour days, guys. I had to hire a nanny who essentially was raising them. And they called her mom. And it was like killing me because here I now have these precious boys and I can't even spend time with them because I went to school for 8.5 years and spent 100.
Also, how is any of this relevant?
It's not.
I mean, the fact that she's bringing up miscarriages, and I apologize because I should have given better content warnings. I knew that there were health claims. I didn't realize that this was also part of it. Samantha, I think, said it the best. Wow, need an umbrella. She's trauma dumping. She's using trauma dumping. I'm laughing because of the jaws, and I see her here. I see everybody commenting about it. I just think that it's extremely manipulative. I think she's trying to emotionally charge her audience. I think she's alluding to these products being able to help with these situations. And it feels like, listen to me, I'm a PA. But medical people rely on medical evidence-based research. One thing that we know, so like, let's just not get lost in all of this, right? One thing that we know is that these MLM companies do not research their product properly. A lot of them, in this company included, if I remember correctly, when we did our member only first peek at this, have proprietary blends. How are you going to have a legitimate study done on a product that has a proprietary blend? Impossible. Impossible.
$100,000 on my education. And quite frankly, I made more than most physicians. I was at the pinnacle of my career and had a waiting list for patients to get in to see me. And so I didn't see a way out of working as much as I was working. Money wasn't an issue for me in 2008. It was a time problem. I was looking for time freedom. So my husband and I read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And I said to my husband, we have to do something. We have to add something on. And we opened a skincare retail store in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, $50,000. We opened a construction company, $50,000. And so now I have even less time. Like, I have no time to even take a shower. And in the midst of all of this, in 2008, my sister's son was diagnosed with severe autism.
Oh my
So
God.
he was 3, same age as my Matthew. He screamed all day long, you guys. No communication. There was no communication, just screaming. Took us 9 months to get in with a specialist. He was still in diapers at 3 years old. And the specialist said he will never speak. He will never have more than the mind of a 3-year-old.
Rachel, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
Huge even.
I don't like it one bit. We know what you're doing. We see what you're doing. And I'm so glad that we are covering this tonight, because the claims that this person is making or alluding to the fact that these products could help with any of the things that she has mentioned is absolutely vile. Also, the FTC called and said,
bombastic side eye.
you know what I mean? Like, that's not cool. What is that?
It's The Office. I'm getting my background ready.
I love that.
If she in any way, shape, or form talks about her products helping him with his autism, I will blow up right here. I will blow into little bits of cute pink dust.
Oh God! No, God, please, no!
It's the same with how I feel when people who do like the heavy metal detox and talk about how it cures autism or helps nonverbal kids speak or whatever. Same feeling. And Rachel, if you go there, I'm turning you into the medical board or whatever that is. I swear to God, you will probably lose your license.
Rachel Garcia.
I am not joking around tonight. Like Lady Vance and Thems and all the people. Not tonight.
That's right.
Nope.
He will always live at home with you. As my sister is sobbing next to me, I have a 9-month-old. I'm thinking, wait a minute, what is this? Is it genetics? Is it vaccinations? I didn't learn about autism in medical school. And so I began to.
Is it vaccinations? Girl, shut your mouth. I don't believe her for 1 second that she was popular than other doctors. She was popular than actual doctors. Like, you know, the way
she deserves the Shut Your Mouth award.
Girl, she deserves much more than that. I'll give her free.
Agreed.
Boom, boom.
Agreed.
There you go. Shut your mouth, Rachel.
Doing an extensive amount of research. I have a master's degree in clinical medical sciences. Research for Rachel is not Wikipedia and Googling. It is literally going into Medline and Medscape, using my credentials to log in and read studies. Okay, I'm reading studies about autism, and I'm learning it all comes back to food and toxicity, which freaked me out. And so I'm like,
don't go there, Rachel.
What is happening right now?
Stop it. Get some help.
I like that you were. What is happening?
Stepping over the line.
I don't understand how she can sit here and say that she is researching all of this, but she's not connecting the dots, that there's not research done on these products. Like, how do you stand so close to the point and miss it completely?
We love our PAs, but Elaine's right. They don't go to medical school. Like, the way she's putting herself up high, she's pretty much, the way she's talking about the doctors as well earlier, that she's even better than them. And it's like, thank you. Sorry, my dinner just shut up. But
imagine actually thinking that.
I would love to read what she read. I would love to read her amazing sources. Because, you know, there's no weird doctors anywhere, you know? No.
Just imagine thinking that you're better than somebody else.
Oh, that's just weird.
In general. That's weird.
Weird.
Oh, God, I hate this so much.
Oh my gosh, I have to get better about feeding my kids. I didn't learn about any of this in medical school. I learned about how to write prescriptions, but I didn't learn about giving your body what it needs so it can heal itself. So we started in our garden. We got a juicer, all my vegetables.
She said medical school, but she didn't go to it because Natasha says, as a future PA, we love that. We're glad that you're here.
We love that, Natasha.
Two different things. Med school and PA school are two different things. You said med school, Rachel. Sit down.
Sure did. Also, this is for Natasha.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queen.
Amazing.
Oh, she
My
said
doctor's
med
a
school.
PA. My doctor's a
Why
PA.
not say PA school? If you went to PA school, why not just say that? That's amazing.
Deception.
Oh my god.
It's deception.
Rachel, you're lying. You are lying to try and sell products and recruit people into a multi-level marketing company. I wonder if she's still an active PA, if she still has her license or whatnot. But don't worry, we'll find out.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Super sleuths, I see you.
We're going bad because I didn't even have time to take a shower, much less harvest my vegetables. And so then we're going to the health food store and I'm trying to supplement because my vegetables are going bad. And the 18-year-old behind the counter makes minimum wage, by the way, and is like, "How can I help you, ma'am?"
Oh
No,
my
thank you.
god.
I don't need your help. But most people, when they go in,
Rachel, you are vile. How
Not
dare
only-
you shame an 18-year-old trying to start in the workforce?
Not only is she like a horrible medical manipulator, she's
Oh,
also just
God.
kind of mean.
Agreed.
She's very snotty.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. It's nasty.
in there, they don't have the background that I have in research. They're like, "Yeah, I'm looking for the best vitamin for kids because there's 89 vitamins. Which ones do I choose?" And so then he tells you. So I would go in there,
Oh,
beeline, grab
the
what I need,
arrogance.
get out, and was buying the best of the best. And this is when my brothers call me and say, "We have something we need you to look at. It's a business." I was like, "I'm not looking at another business. No, I don't have any more time. I don't need any more money. I need time." And they said, "We don't think it's for you. It might not be, but don't give us an uneducated no. Don't give us a no without knowing what it is. Like, look at it. And then if it's not for you, it's fine."
That's a classic MLM thing. Listen, it might not be for you, but take a peek. What could it hurt? If it's a no, that's cool, but at least you have the information.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So I was like, "Fine, I'll look at your stinking video." I watched it. And within 5 minutes, I'm like, they're talking about getting the toxins out. They're talking about pouring plant-based nutrition in. They're talking about the fact that they used it in a clinical practice with patients for 30 years. I was like, 30 years is a long time. I can't out-research 30 years. So then I start comparing the products to what I had. What they had was better, higher quality, more concentrated, more plant-based than what I was using. And I'm like, I'm in. Click a button. It's going to come to my
How do you know it's better when it's a proprietary blend, my girl?
That part.
How do you know that it's better? You can't. It's a proprietary blend.
That's right. It doesn't work that way.
house. Give it to me. I was sick of going to the health food store. Give it all to me, I said. So we got started. Expected no changes. Within a week, my son's constipation issues were gone. This is a 3-year-old who would poop once a week, bleed, and cry. I tried all.
And yet you didn't take him to the doctor? Aren't you a PA?
As a PA? Okay.
You didn't get him some help? They can help with that.
The natural.
Luna. She's so cute. Look at her.
The mic is closer, so I can probably get some ASMR purring.
Ooh.
Can you hear it? No. Okay.
I concentrated really hard too.
I saw you. Close your eyes and everything.
I was
I love that.
The only sense was my ear, my hearing. That's it.
Stuff. The doctor said to put him on Miralax. Miralax is antifreeze in a bottle. Put no one you love on Miralax, by the way. So
Rachel,
I'm gonna need you to listen to this.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
What in the world? Rachel, you're just fear-mongering.
It's funny because our oath in the medical field is do no harm. That's like the biggest thing. And she's acting like they do a lot of harm. Don't get me wrong, doctors and nurses, we're not perfect. In any way, shape, or form.
Nobody is.
But we're not gonna make a child take antifreeze.
I bet she told some of her patients to take Miralax back in the day. But now it's, antifreeze.
Thing.
Talk about medical misinformation. My God.
I truly believe if we looked into her a little more, she would fall under this weird conspiracy umbrella. I believe it.
Well, we are going to look at her more. Y'all already know.
Good. Let's see what conspiracy. I wonder what conspiracy she thinks, what she's part of.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a follow-up something.
Get them on this system, and within days, pooping smooth, easy, like a Wendy's Frosty, which is how it should be, guys. Within days, I was sleeping like a rock, like sleeping so good. My mind used to race all night long, and that was like life-changing for me. 6 weeks in, my husband struggled, you guys, with severe depression, suicidal depression, and anger rages. So when I would come home from work at 11:30 p.m., I didn't know, was he gonna be crying in the garage, or was he gonna be angry? And so I just dealt with it.
Did you not get him help?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Rachel. You just made everybody's list, babe.
I think this is the worst. I think this is the worst opportunity Zoom when it comes to fear-mongering, health claims, trauma dumping. This, just from Rachel, has been the worst that I think I've ever seen. And we've seen some bad things.
You've seen some bad ones. I think this might be it too for me. Like, why would you say that? If Riley went and told all of his friends about my unaliving stuff and like my severe, I have MDD, so I have major depressive disorder, and he like has told them, I would be pissed. Shame on you. That's not your story to tell.
Well, and let's also remember that she's sharing this to contrast how the products have changed her life.
Absolutely. Her intention is to, anything she says is to show that the products are what fix that.
Yeah. Also, Pigeon Brain says straight to jail, and I couldn't agree more.
Straight to jail. Loss of license.
Absolutely. Ugh.
I was encouraged by his family members to put him on meds. I'm a prescriber. It starts with 1 little pills, then it's a double that dose, and then you need some anxiety meds for the antidepressant and some sleeping meds for the anxiety meds. So I just avoided that. I dealt with the scary instead.
Why would you do that? Why would you? She said, I just avoided that. I dealt with scary instead. What she's doing is like controlling his medical stuff. Why you should get to decide.
Yeah.
Like, as someone who takes several medications for my mental health, I'm pretty open about it. My name is literally walking on Lexapro on all my social media, so obviously they make it to where I can function for therapy so that I can heal. And they've changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine. Aaron has seen me a little bit without meds. And it's pretty bad. It's uncontrollable. And I'm not saying I like harm people or anything. It's just like my emotions are so...
The thought process.
Yeah, I can't... I like go through this weird thing where my emotions are all over the place. I'm thinking like everybody hates me. Like I go into this kind of like descent into madness type of thing. How dare she do that to him? She would rather him be want to unalive himself than take medication? That is so messed up.
Imagine what Rachel has been saying offline for all these years. Just imagine.
Well, Rachel, you're online now, babe. We see it all.
I'm going to need all content creators to cover her. Do we have her social media already? Yep, we do. We sure do.
That was gone in 6 weeks. There were no more. No more. Oh gosh, there's a waiting room that we're supposed to be letting people in. Do I need to do that? I'm guessing so. I'm going to just keep admitting, guys. I think I have to because I'm the person talking. So I'm trying to admit them.
Literally
so there was no more of this
people.
up and down for him. It was even. And I will say this now. My boys are 15 and 18. They have never seen their dad the way that I did first 10 years of our marriage. We've now been married 25 years. It was marriage saving. And the way my boys think about their father for the rest of their life will be different because of me trying this in 2008. Okay. 3 months in, my nephew, Bo, came in the house and said, Aunt Rachel, what a beautiful Christmas tree. He had never spoken before. It was like he'd been locked in a closet and duct tape over his mouth. And all of a sudden it had all been taken off and he could communicate. Bo just graduated from the same high school I graduated from this past May. So the doctors were wrong. And I will tell you, I've now been sharing this for 15 years. I feel passionate about getting the information out to people that we don't have to be sick. We don't have to be sick. Okay. So I have a slideshow. That's why they had to make me the host. And now I'm juggling the waiting room along with the slides. So I'm hoping I can get it out.
But she knows that's not true.
I can't.
She knows that we don't have to be sick. That generalized statement is not true.
Agreed.
Like, genetically, a lot of people are sick because they're sick. Like, from genetics or childhood, like whether they got cancer. Because, you know, once you get cancer, it's a lot easier to get cancer again. And the chemo can cause a lot of problems within it. So once you get sick like that, or, you know, in general, all that to say, she knows that's just not true. Like, that statement generally is wrong.
Mm-hmm. This is wild. I knew this was bad because of what was told to me by the person that sent this to us.
My God.
But I had no idea it was going to be this bad. Oh, God. All right. Well, let's see her slideshow. How many of you think she's going to put it in presenter mode?
No,
DC is probably going to scream into the void.
DC, close your eyes.
Everybody can see everything as I'm going through this. So what's going to happen is I'm going to try to give you enough information here in the next few minutes, and time is important, right? So I can do a 10-minute presentation and I can do a 55-minute presentation. I'm going to go for the shorter, okay? But with the shorter comes you guys wanting more information. So I'm going to talk fast and I'm going to try to do my best. By the way, remember how I told you I was really into health and nutrition? Well, this was me into health and nutrition. I had just paid $3,000 for 3 months of training with a personal trainer. I'd lost 3 pounds.
Thank you, Bella. Yeah, that is like a 5-month-old child. 6 months old.
Just had a baby.
It takes several months, sometimes years for your body to get back to where it was.
Absolutely.
Pre-baby. Your uterus expanded into a child size.
Yeah.
Also, she looks great. That is such a weird way for her to talk about it.
Unreal. Give people that have just had babies some grace. It's language like this that makes people feel shame that they're not back into their pre-pregnancy genes.
Yeah.
This is a PA. Let's remember this. This is allegedly a PA that is using this kind of language.
Yeah. Well, she's supposed to do no harm, but all she's doing is harm at this point. So
agreed.
I needs to find out about it.
Oh, God.
Couldn't get it off. This baby was 9 months old on my hip. I could not get it off. 3 months on Pure. It was crazy. My patients were like, what are you doing? And I didn't have time. I had like 5 minutes with each patient. I was like, I don't have time to talk about it. Let's do your biopsies. Like I didn't have time to talk about it. And I really didn't want to talk about it because I didn't want to be a salesperson. But when my nephew started speaking, I was like, I have to tell people. My husband also had an external physical transformation, but I don't want you to be fooled by this picture. This is him in his 35 and 50. Like this is the difference.
I'm sorry. You don't want us to be fooled by the picture, but you're showing us the picture. Clearly different lighting, different poses.
Different age? She said 30.
Different age.
That's 20 years.
Unreal. Rachel, you're embarrassing. Oh,
this is like hard to watch. It's so cringe.
I hate this.
Difference here. It's the internal that changed, the anxiety, the paranoia, the depression, radical change. And then this is my sweet nephew who just graduated from the high school I graduated from. And so I will tell you what I've learned in 15.
Not her showing exactly where you went to high school. Cool.
Years of sharing this is some people are attracted to the health aspect. Hello, that was me. I was totally in for the health. I had more than enough money. I was also looking for time freedom, but I did not think this could give me that. But then there are people who are capped out where they work. They are in debt. They have no more extra time to work another job to get the extra money they want to fuel their passion, whatever it is. And they come to me or us for this income, whether it's $100 a month or $1,000 a month or $1,000 a day. They come to us for a lot of different reasons. So I want.
That's so interesting considering we have disclosure statement. Should we, since she's making these claims, should we look at it real quick?
Did she just say $1,000 a day?
A day.
This is the worst income disclosure statement I've ever seen.
We have to look at it. Oh, that's Young Living. Hold on. I grabbed the wrong one.
That's a vibe too.
Hold up. We'll just keep playing and I'll find it.
No, there's
My
two
bad, my
different
bad.
things I'm gonna talk about here, because although money isn't everything, it ranks right up there with oxygen, guys. Right up there with oxygen. If you don't have it, life can be miserable. So why are we different? We all know people selling things, right? I mean, come on. We all know people selling the oils. We all know people selling the bags. We all know people selling skincare. We all know people selling weight loss shakes. We all know the people. I wish I had been taught this when I was in my 30s and I started my skincare retail store, because that was a massive investment. I mean, employees and paperwork and taxes. And
I'm going to pause this so Rachel can catch her breath, because good Lord, this is the income disclosure statement from 2020. It, from what I have been told, is the most recent. And
the page before it is the page that actually explains, like,
page before.
Yeah, there should be two pages. The page before is what I read in our members only thing.
With all, just, it doesn't have pictures, it just has a bunch of paragraphs of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want me to read that?
Well, if you pop it up on screen and let me see. Or
okay, hold on.
There it is. No, it's right here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this. I guess that's a little bit bigger, but it says, "Oh, should we do a dramatic reading?"
So.
All right, brace yourselves. The income statistics represented in this document are for all U.S. pure distributors who were eligible to earn commissions by being enrolled as independent business owners during the 12-month period beginning January 1st, 2020 and ending December 31st, 2020. The average annual income for all distributors during the 12-month period was $341.72. And the median annual income for all U.S. distributors during the 12-month period was $0.
Wait for it. Next part's even the best. Watch.
89% of U.S. distributors earned no income at all. Note that these figures do not represent a distributor's profit. I mean, a profit
89%.
when most people make
89% earn no money. 89% of the company earns zero.
This is the worst that I think we've ever seen.
Yep.
Okay, where was I? Hold, please. Oh, parenting. Yes. Probably. Oh my God.
Mine is completely hardened. It's been hardened.
You could have texted me. But yes, your dad will probably take you for nail glue when he gets home. Oh my God. Okay, where was I? Note that these figures do not represent a distributor's profit, as they do not consider expenses incurred by a distributor in the operation or promotion of his or her business. The figures above refer to gross income, parentheses, total income before any expenses are deducted. The expenses a distributor incurs in the operation of his or her pure business vary widely. Expenses for distributors can be several $1,000s annually. Wow.
Once I read 89% of people don't make money, I was out. I was like, all right, that's all I need.
Mm-hmm. You should factor in estimated expenses when projecting potential profits. Such operating expenses could include advertising and promotional expenses, product samples, training, travel, telephone and internet costs, and miscellaneous expenses. The income statistics represented in this document include earnings obtained through the Pure Compensation Plan and limited time incentive bonuses offered by Pure. I'm not going to read the rest of this. However,
wild.
Wild. Also, Nathaniel says pure failure. LOL. Oh God, I forgot period, comma. Yeah, period, comma, forever.
Forever.
Let's get back
I wish
to
I'd
this.
been taught this. here's very important thing. If you're going to spend time talking about something or building a business of some sort, it should be for 100% of the population, not just the women who want to put expensive skincare on their face, not just the women that are pregnant, not just the runners, not just the pet owners. You want 100% of the population. Why? Because that's an easier business to run. Because 100% of the people that are in this hotel with me in Clemson, South Carolina, would be interested in this if they saw this presentation, not just one subset of people. You want something that's a consumable product, not jewelry. I'm not a jewelry person. Maybe some of you guys are, but how many bracelets can you really buy? Really, right? Not a bag, not a water filter or a purifier or a vacuum cleaner or knives. Well, I always love to use the Pampered Chef, but I am a Pampered Chef-aholic. I love that stuff, right? Any of you have a baking stone? Like I've got one baking
I'm going to go grab a Diet Coke, BRB.
stone. I bought it 30 years ago. I'm not allowed to clean it. I don't understand why. You just wash it off. I don't understand why we don't clean it. Find another one, clearly, right? Sis, like all your friends buy one of every.
Did she just say sis?
Everything and never have to buy it again? Like what the heck? So you want something that people will run out of and have to repeat purchase, okay? The only reason that'll work in a business that has products that will be repeat purchased is if they work. If they don't work, they won't repeat purchase them, correct? Correct. All right, so here's the key. We have a 93% unsolicited.
This lady reminds me of my first sponsor in slumber parties. I don't think I've ever talked about her, but now she works for some sort of a financial company or something. But I can only imagine what private conversations with Rachel are, because I feel like her ego is just insane.
Massive. Huge.
Rachel's ego has entered the comments. Repeat purchase rate. That is what makes us really different. And you just heard it from Shanna and Mary. That is what makes us different. They researched all these different companies. Our products work. It's why I'm here. It's why I let my medical license that I spent $100,000 to get 8.5 years of my life. I let it go in 2019.
Did y'all hear that? She let her license go in 2019.
You let it
Here's
go?
what I know. Here's what I know. Typically, Brandy said Diet Coke. May I suggest tequila?
I can't drink tequila. I can't drink tequila. I can't drink that one.
Tequila. Brandy, you and me, tequila shots. Know what I'm saying? Bring your wife.
That time.
One thing that I have noticed, not all the time, but sometimes, they leave out parts of the story. She decided to let it go, but I feel, according to her, but I feel like there's more to the story. Will we find out? Yes. Yeah, that'll be something that we probably do like an update on, because there's always more to the story. It just makes me wonder if she was using her license in the way that she is here. Was her license revoked? I don't know. These are just questions that I have. I'm not obviously stating that as a fact, but I bet JJ's already looking this up. I can feel it.
I am.
I love that.
I made more than most doctors in the field I was in. I let it go because I will never again go back to that. What I found changes people's bodies. It works better than prescription medications, in my opinion.
Oh my God.
So the other things to note, they touched on this. We're a 15-year-old company. All the companies that start, 98% of them are out of business in 5 years. Okay. We're 15 years old. We're totally debt free. We are doing phenomenally well, profiting month after month after month, increasing every single month. And less than 100,000 Americans even know we exist. How many are actively talking about it in the United States? Probably 10 to 15,000 are actively talking about it. Maybe 10 to 15,000. Okay. So no one knows about it. Just to give you numbers, I live in Jacksonville, Florida. 2.1 million people live in Jacksonville, Florida. So that you understand, even if all 15,000 people that we're talking about it lived in Jacksonville, Florida, I'd have 2.1 million people to tell. No one knows about it. The business model, I'm not going to talk about this a lot. Some of the wealthiest men in the world have gone on record, even like on video in the last couple of years, saying this is the most brilliant business model to get started in. Okay. So when you start a business, whether it's a restaurant, a spin.
Were they paid to say that? Did they say that at an event that they were speaking at, that they were paid to say that? Oh my God.
Studio, an F-45, whatever. People come out of the woodwork, guys. Just trust me. Oh, I don't think you should do that. Oh, I think you should try this. Oh, I think you should do this. They've never run a business in their life, but they have all kinds of ideas for you. I used to listen to those ideas in my early 30s. Now I'm like, yeah. How much money do you make? Did you do this business before? How much have you made? These guys are billionaires. If they say this is a great business to get started in, that makes sense, right?
But are they in multi-level marketing? Probably not. Do they speak at multi-level marketing events? Yeah, it's a paid gig. My God.
Started my businesses because of Robert Kiyosaki.
All I can find is that she was in plastic surgery. That's not tracking with what she's saying.
That's very weird.
I don't know. I'm trying to find her. I found a picture of her, like, but.
His book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He came out with a book in 2010 titled The Business of the 21st Century. I didn't believe this was a business, by the way, guys. It was my CPA who said, we can write off that investment. And I think this is the best business you ever started for residual income. And I was like, oh no, we just started this business to get the food.
Because of recruiting, Rachel.
To get the products. Like, it's not a business. And he said, oh, it's a business. When he came out with this book in the 2010, and in that book, he says, this business model is the business of the 21st century. I was mind blown. Like, my CPA was actually right about this. Oh, he was right. He was so right. I made more money in this business in the first 6 months than I made with my skincare store in 2 years. Okay. I closed that sucker down after 2 years.
In your skincare, this is a fallacy that she's using. This is a false equivalence fallacy. In her skincare store, did she recruit people to also open up their own skincare stores? No. In multi-level marketing, you make a little bit of profit when you sell products. You make the majority of your profit off of recruiting, which in my opinion, she just basically admitted, I made more money doing this in 6 months. Why is that, Rachel? Did you recruit a lot of people because of you being a PA and saying, trust me, bro? Probably.
We're going to teach you how to leverage your time, making money while you sleep, if you choose to get involved with the business side. But I'm going to pour into you on the products here for a minute, okay? I was attracted to the fact that it was used in a clinical practice for 30 years. That's a long time, okay? And then the results were so good, there was a 3-year waiting list for people to get into that clinic, so they didn't have enough practitioners. And they decided to start this company and chose, instead of paying marketing, which most companies do, they hire a marketing firm, have a lot of people.
Instead of rolling this out as retail and hiring a marketing and advertising team, we decided to roll it out as a multi-level marketing company so that the distributors, 89% of them, according to their own income disclosure statement, won't make any money, but they're going to be posting and sharing and doing the advertising for us for free. And then the distributors will be the customers because they have to keep ordering their products. So that's what Rachel's not saying here, in my opinion.
Who used to own marketing firms working with me now in this business, instead of paying a marketing firm to get the word out, they said, we're just going to do word of mouth advertising, because that's why we have a 3-year waiting list anyways. It's all just word of mouth. That's why you guys are on word of mouth. And that's how it spread. No. And I'll tell you, if I go into Whole Foods and they give me a flyer on calcium 20 years ago and today, I throw that calcium flyer in the trash. It's just marketing. It's just someone trying to make money off of me. If you Google what's the best natural allergy alternative, whatever pulls up first, guys, they just paid search engine optimization firms to get their stuff to the top of the page. That's what you're buying, right? This is word of mouth. And I'm going to show you where you can see more word of mouth testimony.
The amount of fallacies Rachel is throwing out is insane to me. I feel like we could play fallacy bingo at this point.
In just a little bit. Are we toxic? Yeah, we're toxic. I believe.
Indeed you are, Rachel. In my opinion, indeed you are.
That after 20 years of practicing medicine and 15 years of sharing this, the majority of the health issues we face, I'm talking dementia, ADHD, eczema, kidney issues, sleep apnea, insomnia, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, depression, is the result of these three things. We are toxic. We are drinking out of plastic water bottles. We've been putting food.
Indeed you are, Rachel. In my opinion, in our opinion. I feel confident saying that for both of us.
Correct.
Food in Tupperware containers with plastic wrap on the top and sticking it in the microwave for years. We've had glass in our house for years. If you haven't watched the movie Dark Waters,
oh God, here we go.
Will blow your mind. It came out in 2019. Mark Ruffalo is one of the actors in it. Mind blowing regarding the Teflon and what we've been poisoned with for decades. They're spraying our food while they're wearing hazmat suits. They're spraying our food, guys. Gas masks and hazmat, and we're eating this like it's no problem. We're being poisoned.
Oh
we're
God.
extremely out of balance. We don't get enough sleep. We're acidic because we eat meat, dairy, sugar, soda, coffee, bread, more than we eat plants. The book, The China Study, largest human population study.
More than we eat plants, but coffee comes from a bean.
She calls herself a physician's assistant, but she's no longer a physician's assistant, so she can't call herself that. So stop, Rachel. Also, were you in plastics? Not a problem. It's just not what you're talking about. But she has erased all of her backgrounds. Like her LinkedIn, everything has nothing until live pure or whatever.
So we have to do some sort of like a background or have like a background, something or other done, maybe? I don't know.
Calling DC. Yeah.
This is very interesting.
Ever done proves this to be true. We're sitting more than we're moving. Your lymph system gets all blocked up because of that. Sitting is the new smoking. We're staring at our phones. We get less than 8 hours of sleep. We're stressed out. Our cortisol levels and our adrenal glands are all off because we're out of balance. When you're acidic and out of balance, that's where disease and infection thrive. See, your pH is supposed to operate at this one specific place, but every time you start your day with coffee, meat, dairy, sugar, bacon, soda, you're over here in this acidic area. It's going to get to the baseline because your body's amazing, but it's going to leach the alkalinity out of your teeth and your bones to get there. Okay, so osteoporosis, osteopenia, brittle bones. Why do all the kids on soccer fields and football fields have broken bones all the time now? Because they're acidic. And they're getting their milk from their calcium from cow's milk.
Hunter. Rachel, are you okay? Do you need a hug?
No, she needs a lot more than that. She is so far up the butthole of like. Sorry, I had to. God, I didn't commit hard enough to that. I didn't commit hard enough. Her head is so far up the butthole of like this pipeline of MLM to like health nut. Like she isn't, because it's a conspiracy pipeline. It's really what it is. You go from like starting an MLM to like this health and whatever to QAnon. It kind of shifts there. So she's not at Q yet, but I believe that one day she will be. Rachel, try to take my Diet Coke. I dare you.
Give me your bacon. We should be playing misinformation bingo. We really should be.
Balance was my
Good God.
Acidic and out of balance was my nickname in high school. Never heard of hard drug use if this is legit an issue in her life. Correct.
Oh my God. Good night, Kate. This is wild. I was not prepared. I was even warned.
We don't know for sure that she's on Q yet, but I just looked through Twitter and I didn't see anything about it. So normally, like when you go through the likes of someone on Twitter, you might be able to like see. I went through her likes and I went through and she's not super active on there. I went through some of her Facebook, just now. That's what I was doing, by the way, y'all. I was going through all of her social media and I haven't seen Q, but she's something is stirring.
She's right there.
She's right on the verge.
Not a good source. We're undernourished.
You're not.
We're lacking in nutrition. The kids are undernourished. The Journal of Nutrition and multiple other studies are showing.
Could you imagine looking at a cheeseburger and thinking that it's gonna like unalive you?
Yeah, I'm smiling like this because look at these cute little babies, and I love
Yeah, oh, well,
it.
they're cute. Look at her. I see little babies like this all the time, and they're so cute.
I love it.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Rachel.
Imagine being afraid of a French fry.
Imagine being Rachel.
Well, Rachel's probably afraid of French fries, so that sounds awful. That sounds terrible.
It sounds terrible.
Lester said, I don't want to hug her. She's not acidic enough.
Oh my God.
Awesome. That is awesome.
More than 50% of our kids are not.
My bad.
No, it's good. It's good. I agree with what Becca says.
Even the vitamins and minerals they need. So we're supplementing. Who has a pantry that looks like this? Everyone since the pandemic, right? Selenium, quercetin, vitamin C, vitamin D, all the things you read and heard you're supposed to buy. Oh, I have a little sore in my mouth. Let me look up the natural alternative. Oh, I need some silver. You go buy that.
Girl, I showed Aaron my blood work, and I need that vitamin D pill. Don't try to take that from me.
Mm-hmm.
My vitamin D is low. It's a bit low, and I've been taking
It's very low.
And,
yeah.
And
I used to be a lab tech, by the way, so I can.
Yeah, that's why I had to go through my labs with me.
Yeah,
but
it was a good time.
It was a good time.
They look good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
There's a couple things that I'm working on, but I have to take that vitamin D pill because my vitamin D is low. So don't try to like. Not only is she trying to fearmonger basic medicine, but I think she's trying to fearmonger supplements as well. Is that what I'm getting from this?
Yeah, I think, and I really appreciate this comment from Dawn because she says the problem is part of what she's saying is true. The China study is a legitimate medical study by Dr. Campbell. I hate that she's just throwing all of this in one basket. So she's listing a legitimate study, but speaking in general terms and lumping everything into one. When if you're in the medical field, there's studies done on specific things. It's not just, hey, let's just speak in general terms and lump everything together.
That's what people do.
That's the part that's dangerous.
That's what people do a lot of times that I see. I watch a lot of, y'all are going to think I'm weird. I watch a lot of debates. Like, I'm not good at it, but I watch a lot of debates.
Oh.
I know. Isn't that kind of...
I didn't know that.
It's fine. It's just like on YouTube and stuff. And a lot of times what you'll see are the people who don't have a good point are going to cite studies that were legitimate, but they're not going to expect you to know them or go through them. Right? They're going to take one part of it that might support something that they say without the whole context and use it. But they don't expect you to know it or go through it. So they expect you to accept it.
It's the whole trust me, bro, as the source kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to get away with it.
Sense.
So yeah, but I like that, Dawn. It's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. I don't live in Washington, Natasha, but you know, I just work in a dark room and work at night and sleep during the day.
Like a vampire.
Yes, I just knew. Her license expired in 2018.
We have this pantry full of stuff.
You're good.
Press all the buttons. Sorry.
That's too long. She had it for too long.
2018.
Mm-hmm.
We don't travel with it. That would be weird.
I'm so sorry to pause it again, but this comment's important.
Yeah.
Someone said, I thought the China study was focused on diabetes, heart disease, etc., not neurodivergence.
And everything else that she listed, apparently.
You know what? I actually want to know, what is it called? I'll go through it.
The China study?
Is it just called the China study?
I'm not sure, but
by Dr. Campbell. I know it's by Dr. Campbell.
Yeah. Are you writing that down?
Yeah.
I love that. Do you want me to play the video?
Yeah, but I'll go through it eventually.
Okay.
Weird. That'd be weird. We don't do that. Okay, but when my husband and I went to North Carolina to visit my mom with the boys, really about 3 or 4 months in, we didn't take our pure stuff because that's weird. Who does that? Man, after 5 days, we come home. He is literally crying, yelling in the car. My son hasn't pooped in 7 days. I haven't slept. I'm like, what is happening? We are never.
First of all, there are a lot of people that when they travel, their bowel movements are disrupted. That's a normal thing for many people that travel. The fact that The fact that she's trying to say, listen, none of us pooped for 7 days. We felt terrible. It was awful. I mean, that happens when people travel sometimes.
Going anywhere without that stuff again. We have the reason I have these things behind me is because we bring them with us. The other ones are in my son's dorm room. So like, we're going to just go to his dorm room and steal the liquid stuff while we're here. So we travel with it. You're going to replace all the different supplements you've been buying from all the different companies that you can't tell when you take them and you can't tell when you don't. If you can't tell when you take your products,
what?
You probably should switch. We offer a 30-day satisfaction guarantee, by the way. So you have nothing to lose.
You can feel when your I can't feel when my vitamin D goes into my body. I don't feel it like shoot up or anything. It takes time.
I was going to say, it's also really weird that she's saying that, knowing that there are certain medications and supplements and things that take time to build in your system. She's a PA. She would know that. Oh, God. What are these? About 85% of Americans do not consume the U.S. or the FDA's recommended daily intake of the most important vitamins and minerals necessary for proper physical and mental development.
Okay, but I'm so confused. Maybe we should listen just because an orange versus 8 oranges? What is she doing?
I don't know.
You can't eat your way out of situation. A lot of the foodie people are like, and I would say even like 2010, 11, 12, 13 people, I just eat a whole food diet and I'm fine. Wrong. We've known for over a day.
Huh? Huh? What? What?
Rachel.
Okay,
Oh.
I don't mean to be like a biatch. This might be biatchy. But Rachel, you are a PA. You did not go to med school, and you are not a nutritionist.
Or a dietitian.
She's talking about this like she knows all about this. You do not have the education needed to be able to speak about this like you are.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not even acting like it's your opinion. You're stating this as fact.
Mm-hmm.
You're a bit wacky. Oh. Thank you. She's a bit wacky. Wacky sack. There's something off right there. That's weird. Just tell people, no, you can't just eat a whole food diet. That's like one of the best things you could do.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious.
Decade that you can't eat your way out of this. You'd have to eat 8 oranges, 80 cups of spinach, 99 ears of corn, and 2 cups of wheat in 2010 to get what our grandparents got in 1960. Look at how many calories that is. Who can afford 80?
From what? What? Who said that? Did you just hit random numbers and let it be that? What are you? Ooh, what? I want to read it.
I'm laughing because the way that you just said that reminded me of DC going, who wrote this? Who did this? That's what it reminds me of. Oh my God. This is so weird. What is she comparing? I mean,
apples to oranges? No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
Another fallacy. Love it.
Okay, but this is how I feel. What is happening?
Same.
Laurie, am I in a simulation?
I know what's happening. It's an X-Files episode. That's what's happening.
I like this comment because it's true. They said yes, because the diet of the 1960s was the epitome of healthful eating.
Right.
Honestly, largely, like, I think a lot of it was, I mean, at that point, I'm sure they had like processed meats and stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, and everybody was smoking. They'd smoke in the house. Were seatbelts even a thing in 1960? I don't know.
That's a good
Probably
question.
not.
Ultimately, like, I actually don't think that, and this, I know this is like being funny, but like, I don't think it was much better. I mean, sure, we have more fast food now, but there are like, I don't know. I just don't think it's that much better.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Okay, but that's a good point. Like I said, like, how do we know how much vitamin C was in an orange in the 60s?
I mean, are there oranges from the 60s still available to be tested? I don't know.
Hunter, yeah, the 1960s when we knew everything about science and doctors didn't smoke.
Yeah.
Great points.
Also
everybody.
why is she comparing a single amount to multiple amounts on the other side?
I think she's trying
Because
to say
according to her,
you
85% of Americans are not taking in what the FDA suggests that we should take in for physical and mental development. But it's just a weird, all of this is weird.
Her point is today you have to eat more calories and more stuff to get what we got in the 60s, which was less calories and less stuff, which I just don't get. The eclectic memo and TV dinners were popular.
Oh man, y'all remember TV dinners with the TV tray in front of the TV, watching your favorite shows? Y'all remember that? Oh,
those are the days. No seatbelts and kids running behind the pesticide trucks inhaling all the harmful chemicals.
yeah.
Pretty sure they had lead in everything.
Oh, absolutely. Paint? Absolutely. Oh God, 99 calories and 99 ears of corn equal 9,801 calories. So this is not even correct. This graphic. Rachel, did you make this up? Did you do these slides?
That is so funny. That's weird because the next one's right.
That's so weird.
80 cups. What's 80 times 7? 560.
Yeah, 560.
The only one that's off from what I can tell is the ears of corn. And it's off by a lot.
Wild. Also, was she alive in the 60s? Just curious. But were you there? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Were you there? Were you actually there? Have you actually taken the drug? How do you know? Anyway,
I couldn't resist. I
don't
couldn't
think-
resist.
I don't think you should. I think it's good.
But were you there?
3 cups of spinach. Like, we're not getting it. It's not happening. You have to supplement. If you're going to supplement, okay? If you're going to supplement, you might as well be supplementing with the best, okay? This is your number one asset.
But like literally, you don't have to supplement. Like you don't, unless like you're deficient, right? But if you're not deficient, supplementing, you can get too much, which is better.
And how do you know if you need to supplement with something? You go to the doctor and you have lab work done.
And they tell
Rachel,
you.
I know you know this.
Right? It has to be conspiracy because she's being illogical. That's science.
100% illogical. God, you nailed it with that.
Thank you, Betsy. It's so nice. It's science. I like that.
Oh, let me play it again because I don't know if everybody heard it.
Yes, science.
Yes, we love it.
It's more important than this. It's more important than the cars, than the phone, than the air conditioning, than your houses. How many homes have you lived in your whole life? I've lived in like, I don't know. So my adult life, like 7. Wait, they change all the time. This doesn't change. Yet we treat it like crap. We take better care of our cars. Our car's rattling, the wheels wiggling. We're taking that sucker in. They say it's $2,000. No problem. I need my car. This, you cannot afford.
Wait. So now she's trying to say, listen, you get your car repaired when it's $2,000. She's trying to line up answering the objection of these are too expensive. That's what she's doing right here. That's 100% what she's doing here.
Or not to take care of it. Less than $10 a day is what I'm talking about, guys. Less than $10 a day for 30 days to service your entire body. See, here's the system that this entire company.
That's like $300 a month. Probably more than that with shipping and tax. But less than $10 a day. Oh my God.
Is based on that makes this all work. This is what drew me in. It's the truth that cannot be denied. You have to cleanse your toxins out. We have 7 channels we eliminate through our lungs, our liver, our skin, our lymphatic system, kidneys, blood, intestines. Think of your car. You take your car in for an oil change every 10,000 miles. If you don't, what's happening? So annoying, right? Lights are going up. Why?
Sorry to pause again. I just got sent the code of ethics and the policy and procedures, and she's breaking them all.
I love that for her.
Thank you to the person that sent that. Anyway,
Yeah,
just thought
y'all are amazing.
They do that anyways, because they know it's not going to make it 200,000 miles if you don't go in and get the oil changed. So you get the oil changed and they take the old oil out and they put new oil in. Right? So we're walking around with all this sludge in our liver and our kidneys. And so
false equivalence fallacy.
But also no, we're not, unless you have some kind of issue. Like if you have an infection or if you, I don't know, have kidney disease or something, you're not walking around with sludge in your kidney. Also, sludge is in the gallbladder, my girl. That's not in the kidney. You want to know why? Because I know. I saw it.
Rachel,
actually.
you used to be a PA. Are you for real?
Listen, this ultrasound tech is roasting and toasting tonight.
I love
I'm
that.
not
I love it here.
PA, but at least I know where sludge is. Anyway, sorry, that was
That part also.
But your kidney filters. Oh, yeah, no, exactly. I'm not a car. I don't need to be cleansed. My kidney does it. My liver does it. There's several aspects of our body that does that for us. And if one of
That's
them's
a valid
messed up,
point.
go to the doctor.
Valid
Maybe-
point. Maybe there's a good reason she isn't in the medical field anymore. Valid point.
Blessings. Hunter said, I'm a sludgy boy. Don't judge the sludge.
We love you, Hunter.
Also,
But people like, I buy the best of the best fish oil, omega-3s. I can't tell when I take it. Well, you might just be blacked up. I'm not just talking about poop, guys. I mean, that's a serious issue, but I'm talking about all the areas. So we have a cleanse.
she's making one of
Cleanse is the 7 channels that you eliminate through.
A
It's part of our
cleanse?
starter pack that I'm talking about. That's less than $10 a day for 30 days. I'm going to tell you the 6 things that literally everyone feels in 30 days. This comes in
Oh
a
my
dropper
God.
full. It also comes in capsules because some people can't handle the bitter taste. There's no sugar in our products. Okay. Sugar
Ew.
lights up cancer. This is just a fact.
That's
So
actually
it
not
tastes
that's actually false. That's false. That's false. Sorry, that was real intense.
It's fine.
But that's just not true. I follow a cancer dietitian, and she talks about these different things, you know, and that is one of like the biggest misconceptions is that sugar like makes you have cancer, right?
Yeah.
That's just not true. I mean, it
I love that. I love that she said that they taste bitter and a lot of people can't handle it. But remember when she said that, I don't know, I think it was Mary or Shanna Banana with her shenanigans at the beginning of this, where she was talking about how, people, they just keep ordering. Well, which is it? Does it taste like crap and people have a hard time taking it, or do people keep ordering? Like it's just odd to me how she's explaining this.
the problem is she was a PA, and apparently by her words she was a dang good one, and yet she's so wrong. I am just a lowly ultrasound tech. Now I know my stuff that I need to know, and I know it well, and I'm not a PA who know far more than me. But I'm telling you, I'm hearing stuff and I'm like, this is basic. This is basic.
Yeah.
Like,
this is as basic as Jessie Lee's 5-day boot camp.
I still feel bad for those people that paid for that. That was the worst training possible.
I hope y'all are asking for a refund. That's embarrassing. My God. I'm going to use the facilities. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. You may press play or wait. Press play, okay.
You go in with a diagnosis of cancer. They do a PET scan to see, is it just in the breast or is it in other areas? They cannot just put the dye in you and stick you in the machine. They have to put the dye in and inject glucose solution, sugar solution, into your body to light up the cancer. So there's no sugar in any of our products. So I always ask, what is your lunch drink of choice?
If it's
a sweet tea.
I'm sorry, moms among sons. That sounds very difficult.
Tea, Coke, Mountain Dew, something sweet. You probably want to order the capsules because you're probably not going to do well with bitter taste. But your taste buds will change the longer you're on it.
Yeah, sugar might feed cancer, but doesn't cause cancer.
I do capsules. Liquid cleanse. You take it at night the first 7 days of the month. Cleanses all 7 channels. There's no explosions. No explosions. I promise. It's just a gentle cleansing of all areas. All right. Then we're going to balance out your pH and we're going to build your trillions of cells up with whole raw food nutrition. We have a wellness advisory council made up of physicians, medical doctors who utilize these products in their practices. They have decades worth of experience practicing medicine. They have medical licenses and they're recommending these products to their patients. Many of our products are in the physician's desk.
How much are they getting paid? How much are they getting paid? Yo, that's scary. That's like when a chiropractor, have y'all ever walked into a chiropractic office? Because I walked into one time and they had Juice Plus on their like shelf I always think that's so weird. That's a red flag for me. I'm out. Like if I walked into my doctor's office, my PA, the person I go to, no. Like if I saw, I don't know, this or Amari or whatever, or they recommended Amari, I'm out. Peace out. Bye.
Preference? And actually, Dr. Lola and Benga, I've been to their practice in Memphis, Tennessee. They're going to be at my house this coming Saturday night. We're literally like a family. The people you're going to hear me talking about here tonight. Core Plus. This is the starter package. Okay, we have over 50 products. I'm not going to go all into them. I did a little webinar with Shannon and Mary the other day, like going through a lot of the products. I'm going to go through the basic ones because I don't want your eyes to like, what? Don't get freaked out. All right. Over the 15 years of sharing this, I've seen people get freaked out. And I'm like, let's just figure out what are the ones that if they take them, we know they're going to get a result and we can add on if we need to. And it's this starter package Core Plus. It's made up of 7 products that cleanse, balance, and build. So I already talked about one of them that cleanses the 7 channels of elimination. I don't have everything here. Oh, I think I do have the Mila right there. This is the sulfur. It's a mineral. Oh, yay. Shanna's got it. It's a mineral that we are all deficient in. Looks like kosher salt, also comes in capsules. We used to get it from our food supply because they used to fertilize the fields with compost and manure. We are all deficient in this now. It is not sulfa, the antibiotic that so many of Shannon and I's patients have been allergic to and we're practicing. It is sulfur. It is a mineral that decreases inflammation.
I'm sorry. Did she say Shanna has patience? Is that what she just said? Did y'all hear that?
The only thing I can think about is how much longer this video has, and it's pissing me.
All right, let's go.
I do want to hear that again, though, so I'll rewind it a little bit because
okay.
I need clarification on that.
I'm pretty sure she said.
And we can add on if we need to. And it's this starter package Core Plus. It's made up of 7 products that cleanse, balance, and build. So I already talked about one of them that cleanses the 7 channels of elimination. I don't have everything here. Oh, I think I do have the Mila right there. This is the sulfur. It's a mineral. Oh, yay. Shanna's got it. It's a mineral that we are all deficient in. Looks like kosher salt. Also comes in capsules. We used to get it from our food supply because they used to fertilize the fields with compost and manure. We are all deficient in this now. It is not sulfa, the antibiotic that so many of Shannon and I's patients have been allergic to and we're practicing. It is sulfur. It is a mineral that
She 100% Shanna has patience.
I don't know what I'm more concerned about. That Shanna has patience?
She's not a nurse anymore. So how does she have patience?
Did y'all hear Luna? Luna had something to say about that. She was not happy about that.
Do you hear my Luna?
Mm-hmm. Did she hear?
The Lunas are going nuts.
Bark? Did she hear Luna bark? I wonder if she heard Luna bark.
I don't know.
No, you're fine, baby. You can leave it open.
This is wild.
Decreases inflammation naturally. Okay, don't just take the sulfur because if you just take the sulfur and don't take the other things, you might not notice a change. Why? Because you may be so deficient in magnesium or so backed up in your liver, in your kidneys, in your lymph system, your body can't even absorb it. Okay, but this, if you struggle with pain, allergies, asthma, eczema, pain, if you're popping Advil, Tylenol, over-the-counter pain meds or prescription pain meds,
this is a pretty terrible way to, especially that sentence, to prey on the chronically ill and those that are in chronic pain.
Yep.
That's disgusting of her. Also, I have asthma, and I can assure you, my inhalers got me, girl.
Indeed.
Weird.
Especially when you come to my house.
Yeah, I had to use her daughter's inhaler last time I was there because it got to me. Sweet Mia. That was so nice of her.
That was so nice. Yeah.
this might be your
Yeah.
best friend. It has a short half-life. It's out of your system in 6 hours. So some people take 2 to 3 scoops 3 times a day. You can't take too much. This is a 90-day supply. Okay.
Can't take too much.
She's got some of the, I just saw Mila. So Shanna's going to hold up the pretty purple bag. One of my favorite products is the most powerful source of omega.
Hey, Rachel. Hey, Rachel, did you know that we can't see anything because you're in presenter mode?
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Trees on the planet. Okay. It's a blend of different chia seeds. No, it is not the same as what you get at the farmer's market or at your local grocery store.
Wait, Juliana, this is really funny. She said, I'm an hour behind, but the Miralax is antifreeze is the most unhinged thing I've ever heard on one of these opportunity calls. I'm in a state of shock, right?
Hey, Juliana, just prepare yourself because it gets much worse.
It gets so much worse.
They have been opened. They come from multiple different farms where at high elevations near the equator is what the agricultural studies have shown produce high amounts of omega-3s. Yes. Omega-3s have been shown in clinical studies to reverse or prevent almost every disease we face as humans. Almost every one. So what's in your genetic pipeline? What are your parents struggling with? What are your grandparents struggling with? Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's, heart disease? What are they struggling with? It's coming down the pipeline towards you guys faster than it hit them because of our lack of nutrition, the toxicity, our lack of movement, and it's going to hit the kids faster. So huge, the omega-3s for kids. The brain to neuron relationship communication doesn't happen if you don't have omega-3s. We don't produce them. You have to put them in. Less than 25% of Americans are consuming omega-3s on a daily basis. Okay, if we're talking about blood pressure.
Since I see something in chat, so what had happened was my earring back fell off my earring and my earring hit my shoulder. I thought it was a bug because I felt something hit my shoulder and I'm like, what? And so I just like throw whatever's on my shoulder across the room. It was my earring. And
it's my best friend, y'all.
Okay.
I was ready for whatever was coming. I was like, nope. And now my earring and my earring back is gone. It's out of here. I saw a couple comments, so I thought I'd explain it.
I feel like we needed that laugh because this
this earring is heavy. That scared me so bad. I think my heart skipped a beat. I was like, no. I thought to scream too, right on camera. Y'all.
Glad you're okay.
That's ridiculous.
Are you sweating?
My face is hot. I'm so dramatic. That's ridiculous. Okay.
High cholesterol, hemoglobin A1C numbers. We also have a massive amount of fiber in that purple bag. You can mix it in applesauce. You can put it in smoothies. You can put it in pancakes. You can put it in banana bread. Powerful. I have entire videos.
Arbonne has fiber too.
It's giving, you can slice it. You can dice it. You can julienne. What is that from? Is that a Disney movie?
Is it Ratatouille?
Is that the genie from Aladdin?
Oh.
The genie in the lamp. Y'all remember that? Oh,
yes.
Ron Williams.
Explaining each of these products in 3 minutes to 10 minutes, some of them. Mila is one of my favorites. It's literally deemed a food. It's powerful. Okay. Daily Build. That's what's in my son's dorm room. Shanna might have it right there. It comes in liquid and capsules. The liquid is what I love. I don't even have the capsules because we're giving my son the Daily Build to have in his dorm room. He literally, I told him the other day, go pick out from the pantry all the things you want in your dorm room. And I took a picture and posted it on my social media, like 15 products is what my 18-year-old son is choosing to bring with them. One of them is the liquid Daily Build. Why? Because when they don't take it, they can tell. Okay, I'm going to show you some videos of them taking it here in a minute. It's in your cells in 18 minutes. All the things you've heard that you need in a vitamin C, vitamin D, selenium, quercetin, zinc, all of it. It's in the Daily Build. I remember Mary's husband coming into the office and he turned it over and he goes, everything really is in this. Yes, everything is in it. It is powerful. Okay, so that's the Daily Build. Zoe in the blue bottle that's right there, also in my son's dorm room. Mommy. Just think of, if I'm getting you anxious because I talk so fast and loud, it's calming, okay? They call it marriage counselor in a bottle. I used to say there's usually one rager in the household.
What the hell did she just say? They call it marriage counseling in a bottle? Is that what she just said? Rachel, that is not cute.
Girl, you need some. You need to calm down. You need to calm down.
Then she says there's usually, then she goes, there's usually one rager in the house. Rachel, are you the rager? I'm just asking.
The vibes. And I was like, you know what I mean? Calm down. You're being too loud.
She's a chill out. My God.
I'll keep my Let's Crohn's Xanax. Yes,
Indeed.
Carly.
At least one. You know who they are. They come home from school and they're like, why are you so mad, Camden? Drink some Goyeen and go to your room. And like literally 10 minutes, just calm. Underwear on the floor that he throws on the floor you're always mad about. You're just not mad about it anymore. Makes the little things not matter. There's a clinical study published on it comparing it to leading antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication.
There's one clinical study on it talking about antidepressants and anxiety meds. You better talk more. You better send that to me, Rachel. You better put it in this. You better have a sources page at the end of this, my girl.
Oh my God. Andy's web sent a super chat, but I don't see it on the comments here on StreamYard. So thank you for that. But Andy's web says it slices, it dices, it's a deodorizer, it's a salad dressing, it cleans 99% of household dust. Bugs Bunny. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you
That's
for your
awesome.
patronage.
Girl, you better give me a source.
Oh my God.
She's like, there's a study on it, blah, blah, blah. One study? There's one study?
How many people? 12 people in the study?
There's also a study, maybe not medically, but scientifically, on space lasers. But, girl.
I just like how you said that. This is wild.
Think of it as calming. Okay, PMS in the house, you can always tell when it's PMS time. You won't be able to tell. It's just calming. If you have gout or you struggle with anxiety or depression, it's a big one. Okay. Also huge for Tourette's. We have some great testimonies on that.
You know it's bad if JJ and I are both quiet at the same time. What is happening?
What?
I had to pause it because I didn't want to hear more, not because I have anything to say.
I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable with what Rachel is saying.
She took my breath, but take my breath away, you know? She took it away. It's gone.
It's a good song.
She did not.
Inconceivable.
Can you believe that she just it holds a Tourette's? She said it. She said it. It fell out of her mouth.
Oh my God, Rachel.
Oh, Erin, there's too much of this video left. I'm getting mad. I don't like listening to her talk. It's the worst.
This is terrible.
So it cures autism, ADD, and Tourette's, and apparently depression and anxiety and gout and
constipation.
You name it.
Oh my God.
She said it with her whole chest. She sure did. She sure did. And that's the part that that's the part that really throws me off. A PA, well, she's no longer a PA. It used to be PA. Said it with her whole chest. I mean, as big and bad as she could. It's got me befuddled. I'm befuddled.
Calcium MK, the calcium bottle right there. It comes in liquid and capsules as well. Huge for insomnia, huge for migraines, huge for restless leg syndrome, huge for bone issues of every kind. It's alkalinizing plant-based calcium. Calcium is not absorbed unless it's perfectly combined with magnesium. It's got magnesium. It's got vitamin K. It's got vitamin D. I have a massive business in the Northeast. Shannon's in the Northeast. People in the Northeast take
That was so out of place. It's calcium. It's this. It's that. It's that. I have a massive business in the Northeast. Rachel?
It's because of like Washington and stuff where the sun doesn't shine as much.
I know, but it's so weird.
That was very odd to throw out.
Very out of place.
I had to check out for a second.
That's fine. Valid.
Vitamin D pills. Okay. I have people I've worked with taking vitamin D pills and calcium prescription pills. They get on the calcium MK and they've been taking these pills forever. It's not changing their lab numbers. They get on this and a month later, the doctor's like, oh, you must have doubled your pill. Like I told you to. And they're like, no, I just started taking this. Plants.
Show me.
Your bodies were made to eat plants, not something made up.
Rachel, show me the lab results. Show me the blood work of more than one person that happened. Show me. DM me. I want to see the lab results.
She said northeast, but I'm pretty sure Shanana Banana lives northwest. I think she meant northwest.
That checks out. Yeah.
Bro. She's got my brain is buzzing.
I have never heard so many wrong things.
I've never heard someone say so many wrong things. What is that? What is it? It's like a TV show or something. It's like I've never heard someone say so many wrong things.
Oh God. Okay.
I am buzzed. My brain is fluffy right now. I don't like it.
I don't like it. Are y'all okay?
No.
I know you're not, but I just feel like we need to check in on our friends here. Oh, it's from Schitt's Creek.
Oh, yes.
I have never heard so many wrong things.
There's like more to it as well, but I can't remember what it is.
Oh God.
Y'all.
Which is one of the other things that makes us different, guys. There's people out there that are like, ooh, these kind of companies make a lot of money. Let's hire some scientists and create some products. Or maybe some old skincare companies then, decided to reinvent themselves and hire some scientists and create some products. No. We didn't do that. We already had this massive base of people desiring and requiring the products because they had created it for the masses, for the patient, not to start a company. The company came last. Makes us very different. What we have works, and you can see it in the lab work. The energy there. Oh, I'm almost done. Good. The energy should be called focus. You're gonna hear me say this all the time. It comes in a tub. It comes in little sticks. I had mine this morning because I had a lot to do today. The moms are so important in the dorm room process. Let me just tell you, they put the stuff together. I have to make it look pretty. I needed a lot of this today. So you drink it fast on an empty stomach. Pour it back. No coffee. Coffee makes you acidic. Now, if you love coffee, it's fine. Drink your coffee. But if you need to pick me up in the afternoon and you're usually running for the monster.
This comment makes me laugh because I love this show so much. I feel like I'm listening to an episode of House where they go to the board and write down all of the ridiculous ideas to heal somebody. I can see Rachel. Okay, write this down, guys. Write this down. All right. So what do we have here? Anxiety, depression, Tourette's, ADHD. How can we solve it? Calcium.
That would be nice. I would love to just take a calcium pill.
I can't.
Oh my gosh.
Drinks or Coke or Diet Coke or a diet soda or coffee. This is a good, I just messed up my camera. This is a good fallback. Okay, why? Because it's plant-based. Gotta fix my camera. It's alkalinizing. It's got B6, B12 vitamins, wheatgrass, spirulina, all these things that are basically plant brain food. Okay, they're plant brain food. That is what we're giving you when you get this in your body. It's absorbed very, very quickly. And so if you have a child or a family member who struggles with ADHD, you're going to love this product. I used to drink coffee and go in the OR and I'd be like this, and then you crash and then you need more. So, a 40-year-old woman goes into the doctor and always tired. The doctor's like, oh, you have chronic fatigue syndrome. Oh, you have adrenal gland fatigue. Oh, you have thyroid issues because you've destroyed your adrenal glands and your thyroid from pouring coffee in your whole life because we stay up till 1 a.m. We sleep for.
Did she say thyroid?
Thyroid.
I'm sorry. I think I just needed to laugh about that for just a second.
4 hours, then we get up and take care of the kids. Like it's what we do, right? So we're going to get you sleep, guys. We're going to get you alkalinized. We're going to get more plants in your body in a week than your whole neighborhood gets in a month. That's what we're about to do for you. And you will be able to tell very, very quickly. 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Okay. These are the 6 things people typically notice within 30 days. Sleeping like a rock. I'll be shocked if you don't notice that in a week. More energy, less pain. That was huge for the nurses in my office. Better bowel habits. I could talk about bowel habits for a while. We have a serious issue in America, guys. Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, irritable bowel syndrome, leaky gut, SIBO, constipation. I mean, my goodness. In some places, people, I have a teacher on my team who wouldn't eat until 1:30 because if she ate or drank while she was at school, she'd be in the bathroom for an hour. So she just didn't eat until 1:30, knowing the kids were leaving at 2:30. Like, we have issues. You should.
I really enjoy how Number 1 and number 2 directly contradict themselves. Better sleep, more energy.
Be smooth and easy, like a Wendy's Frosty in the bathroom. It should be at least daily, and there should be no magazines. Okay, we're gonna decrease
What?
the inflammation in the gut.
What'd
Your
she say?
poopy-
There should be no mess.
Your poop should not be like a Wendy's Frosty. I'm sorry, y'all. That's not normal. That's too
No
soft.
mess.
Wendy's Frosty's gonna leave mess. You're gonna need a bidet.
I'm starting to get to that point where I'm like, all I can do is
My brain is it's I almost said it's flubbered or I don't know what I was about to say.
it's a wild time. It's a wild time here.
Girl, you are no longer gay, so you need to stop.
And the bowels, and allow things to be properly absorbed. We're not wiping out all the villi in your gut like all these other nasty cleanses do. We're just gonna, like a bottle scrub brush, get in there and clean out everything. Improve your mood. You don't notice when your mood is improved. My husband does not know when he is being a butt. He does not know. He doesn't care. He doesn't know. We all care. We're like, you suck. So when he does not take his
Because I kind of feel like you need to take whatever products you're saying your husband needs before this Zoom because it's not working. Take a double dose because obviously it's needed, in my opinion.
stuff, it's not good, right? So improve the mood is huge for the whole family. You know how you
Oh
can
my
walk in a room
God.
and tell when there's an argument? It happened to me yesterday and it reminded me that you walk in a room, there's tension in the air. Have you guys ever felt that before? And you're like, what is going on in this room? You don't want that in your house. Improve the moods. And then
I think this is why it's so exhausting for me, is because this is on the level that Loreni says, this is on the level of layered, this is unhinged.
100%.
Yeah, no, I think that's why this is exhausting me.
100%.
Honey, please help me.
weight loss. You saw my tremendous weight loss. That was just with the starter package. It wasn't with the magic, which I'm about to be talking about. If someone is over 40 on a prescription medication or popping over-the-counter meds like Tums, Advil, Tylenol, Advil PM, just to get by, you really need to look at our Core Complete. It incorporates the superfruits, each of which have been used for thousands of years in the areas where they're grown. Noni, for instance, is from the Polynesian Islands. It's powerful, guys. The clinical studies published in the US in the last 3 decades on these products will blow you.
I'm sorry. The clinical studies were on these specific products. These right here that you're showing us. Because I'd love to see that. Because we know that that's not true.
Your mind. Once you read the clinical studies, you will never go a day without any of these. So we have all of them with us. We take them everywhere. If you struggle with reflux, bowel issues, parasites in your gut, parasites can't live in the gut when you're consuming Noni.
Stop.
Allergies, asthma.
Rachel, go away.
Oh my God.
Rachel, stop, you wacky doodle.
Now we're into parasites.
No, I don't want to go down this road. Rachel.
Rachel said she's almost done, so I can only imagine what's next.
Let me see.
She's not almost done because the video still goes on for like 30 more minutes.
Hold on. I'm looking for a sound.
You're looking for a sound?
Yes. This is what I feel like.
Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah.
Rachel, stop it. Get some help.
Yeah.
Legitimate help. This is not okay. This is weird. This is wacky. This is dangerous. And you're
And Mary and Shanana Banana are like, yeah, this is a great Zoom.
they're thinking it's great because they don't have to say it.
Oh my God.
I just
Eczema.
My bad.
I'm just going on because I don't even want to hear her anymore. I'm just like making stuff longer. Go ahead.
Libido, mood, hair and nail issues, thinning
Oh my
nails,
God.
alopecia, cholesterol. You want to add these on at least for 30 days. Okay. And so
I just thought of something.
What?
You know, this is what Rachel is giving right now to me. In Forrest Gump, where Bubba is talking about all the different ways that you can cook shrimp.
Yes.
Remember that part? That's what this is giving. ADHD, Tourette's, high cholesterol. Like she's just naming all of this stuff, and I feel like that's the vibe of this.
Yeah, that is a vibe.
That's Core Complete. Those are the starter packages. Now, one of the questions we always get, let me turn that off, is how do I take, oh my gosh, this is a run. Can't you just give me a gummy vitamin, Rachel, that covers it all? Oh my gosh, we're so American. We just want something short and sweet and fast. And I love Americans, but my gosh, guys, this is an amazing machine. You cannot give it a gummy vitamin and think that's going to solve the problem. These are my boys taking the products since they were little. Shots. We line them up and we take shots. Why the heck is my 18-year-old asking to taste gross tasting stuff to his dorm room with him? This is him, and it's 16, because he can tell when he takes it. He can tell when he doesn't. He had a little issue with his mouth recently, and he was like, I haven't been taking my products. He had to go see the dentist who's all on Pure and lectured him about Pure for the whole time he was there. Like, why don't you stop taking it? So this is a smoothie that my 15-year-old, about to be 16-year-old, makes every single morning. He puts everything in the smoothie. And if you have skinny little boys who are trying to grow muscles, or you are trying to grow muscles.
Oh, stop. This is the same book. This is the same person that Jessie Lee follows. This book.
Shit. Scared me. Hey Rachel, why are you posting those pictures of your son on here? I think that's weird. I think that's freaky and weird.
Agreed.
You're kind of a freak. I feel like I have the right to say that at this point. You're kind of a freak.
After 2 hours, yes, you are correct.
Well, let's also revisit the it helps with Tourette's. That one really took me for a turn. That one was a slap in the face. I'm pretty sure. I think I felt it. I think I physically felt that. She said, "Oh, and it helps with Tourette's."
We've had some great results with this.
Did you just say it helps with Tourette's, Rachel? Huh? It gives me the same vibe. So what's that? It was like an MLM, and it's a cult, and now like, what's his name?
Nexium.
Nexium. They
Keith
have this
Raniere?
cult in Nexium. Yeah, Keith Raniere, who says he's a part of Nexium, or he kind of is still, like, he loves Keith Raniere and stuff, and he talks about how his like group or his whatever he does helps cure Tourette's. But in reality, it's just a lie and a joke. It really is completely a lie and a joke.
Oh my God.
It's the same vibe. And I think that guy's a freak. So it's like, why not?
I hope he's having a great time in prison.
He's not in prison yet. Keith Raniere?
Keith.
Oh,
is.
yeah. Have fun. See you never.
We love that for you.
Yeah, see, Loreni, yes, it is. It's very,
100%.
very freaky. And, I wonder if that's kind of her conspiracy weird stuff. Not so much Q, but like kind of more into that idea, which I think a lot of it does stem from Nexium. Like a lot of these, it's like MLM, health, all this weird stuff. I think a lot of it does stem some from Nexium.
Yeah, I could see that. It's wild.
But honestly, who knows? And whatever. My brain is busted right now.
I get it.
Our products work. Chris Beat Cancer is a phenomenal book. I recommend it daily, all about putting natural things in your body so that it'll work the way it's made to work. And his greens product, or his mushrooms chapter, is all about really our greens that we have. So again, skinny to muscular. My son has a TikTok page, and he sells the products on his TikTok page and makes more.
You know what's crazy is that when you lift weights and you're taking in enough calories and protein, you build muscle. So
Don't you think a PA should know that, right?
yeah, I definitely think a former PA should know that.
Especially
Yeah.
if she's so good.
Especially what?
If she's so good.
Yeah, especially if she was such a great PA. She probably would know that, right?
Yeah, you'd think.
Friends who work at Starbucks and Target. So he's also getting smart about being an entrepreneur. Yeah. This is a smoothie that we make every single day in our house. We have recipes on our websites. We have instructional videos. Shanna and Mary have put some amazing resources together for you guys. You're going to have a lot of questions when you get started.
Is that
when
Rachel?
you order, we literally send you exactly how to take it. So you're not like, This is what you do. Like, we're going to show you how in 30 seconds in the morning to get more nutrition, and then your whole neighborhood gets in a week with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Okay. Now, you've destroyed your body for decades, most people. So give it a month. Don't say like,
she's like fear mongering to the max. She's like, you've destroyed your body for a long time. And she's pretty much implying that something really bad is going to happen to them if they don't use these products. That's the vibe I'm getting.
I hate this. I'm glad we're covering it. Don't get me wrong, but I hate this. I'm glad that we're exposing this.
It's very weird. It's very weird feelings. Like, I'm glad to do it, but I also hate every moment of it at the same time.
Yeah, but I like that I get to hang out with you.
That's the only
and our
thing.
Friends.
Yeah, you and the peeps in the comments. That's why I'm here. That's it. That's all.
I get it.
Oh, we both pressed it.
It's 5 days and I feel awful. You might be detoxing, okay? But most people within a week are like, okay, I can tell something's happening here. So purelifechangers.com is one of our wealth of information resources with the doctors educating. All those videos I was telling you about, I don't usually go too much into the product on these overview webinars, but Shanna and Mary really wanted me to, just because it's a lot, right? Like now you're like, oh my gosh, that was a lot. We touched on 7 of them. We have 50. We have this. What you just saw me take right when we got started. This was just launched by the company, guys. And I have over 5,000 people on my team consuming this right now. And the testimonies.
Did you just hear that? Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I have over 5,000 people on my team consuming this. Not customers.
Correct.
Team members.
Yeah, because they're the biggest customers.
Yeah, I think that was definitely a Freudian slip for sure.
100%.
Yeah, I like that we both caught that.
Yeah. Luna's here.
Oh my gosh, they're pouring in. And so what we're seeing, let me just tell you what we're seeing. Some people are losing a.
I like that she just saved this picture from the internet and didn't bother to remove the background, because this is the same picture or one of them that I used on the thumbnail. It's very easy to remove the background in Canva. It's very, very easy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, maybe, I don't know, take some better pictures. Or if you have the product, maybe just, you know, I get it.
Yeah.
Half a pound to a pound a day. Okay. It has ingredients in it like berberine, which is all the rage on TikTok right now, but has been shown in clinical studies to be huge for blood sugar, to be huge with the emptying of the stomach contents, which is part of the reason why people are losing weight so fast.
Give you diarrhea.
The ingredients in this, and we have a specific video with a nurse practitioner educating on the ingredients in this and why it's working so well. We are seeing tremendous changes in just a week. A lot of my women who have this menopause kind of bloated gut are seeing that go down. They might not be seeing the scales change, but they're seeing their tummies flatten in just 7 days on this. And then there's people who don't see changes in 7 days. And I'm like, give it 30 days. It's twice. It's a blue capsule. You take AM and lunch twice a day for 30 days. We've never seen results as fast as this for weight loss. Do I ever recommend just one magic pill? I hope you're getting the gist from me talking that I am all about cleansing, balancing, and building, right?
Asks the
We're
question.
getting the gist of something.
She asks the question and then doesn't answer it.
Yeah, I know I'm getting the gist. It's probably just not what you're thinking I'm getting. It's a gist.
We're
all right.
smelling what you're stepping in.
And it is nasty.
It is stanky with an A.
With an A.
With an A. Yeah.
Thank God y'all are here. Like, just shout out to
amazing.
Aaron. I love you, bestie. And shout out to all y'all. This is unbearable. And I could not watch it if y'all weren't here. Like, y'all make it so much better. Especially those in the comments and knowing that there's over 340 people watching with us. It just makes it so much better.
There is a real reason that we react to stuff together. We knew this was going to be bad.
Yeah.
We knew. We didn't know it was going to be this bad.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't know it's going to go to this level, but we're here.
We're here. We're in it together, and we're exposing this. And right after this, we're going to send this to the FTC along with that Life Changers website. So, Rachel, thanks for putting that in here. Appreciate you.
Yes. Also,
this is a catalyst.
My bad.
Just a reminder, you are Knuff. You don't need to use MLM products. You are Knuff, baby.
That's right.
Okay. That's all.
boost for people who are struggling with weight. I went through menopause. I'm 48 about 3 years ago. And no matter what I did, I couldn't drop weight no matter what I did. I'm a workout freak. Everybody in my household is. And I was stuck. I was getting this little menopause, this belly that I didn't like. And I didn't like the word menopause, and I didn't like the idea of never being able to lose it. Listen, I have flattened out. I hired a trainer in January. I track my weight. Every single Friday we take pictures, and I was at a standstill 5-6 weeks ago. Then I got this, and it was like, whoa.
So was your results from working with the trainer a professional, or was it from taking these capsules twice a day? Because you probably changed how you were working out. You probably changed how you were eating. You were taking accountability pictures every week. So, interesting how that works.
My trainer was like, "It's amazing. What are you doing?" I hadn't told him. He's like, "You're clearly doing something else. What are you doing?" So when the guy who looks at your pictures every day asks you, yeah. This is my husband, July.
Okay, listen.
That's impossible. Wait,
okay,
what
but
wait. I don't see what she's saying.
I don't see very much difference here. I'm not shaming this person, but like, what are we looking at?
I think she means around his waist.
I mean, is he flexing on the right? I mean, I can do that too, like.
Yeah, no, same. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
I just think I think it's a
We're
relaxed
working
belly.
so hard. We're working so hard to help her point, and we can't.
I'm trying here, but like,
And this is just too much.
to me, this looks like a relaxed belly and a flexed belly on the right.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the same vibe I got too. Like,
take better before and after pictures. Thank you.
yeah, I just can't. I can't see the difference.
I'm not trying to be mean.
He got shorter.
The pills work.
That's funny.
I just
11th to August 10th on Magic, 1 pill in the morning, 1 pill at lunch. We were on a 2-week European vacation from July 18th to July 31st. 7 days of that European vacation was on a cruise. Have any of you ever been on a cruise?
Yeah.
Well, let me just tell you, my husband is Puerto Rican. The word diet is not in his vocabulary. He's like, doesn't know what diet is. He enjoys the bar pool. There was no restriction at all on the European vacation. They also have no protein in Europe.
Okay. Yeah, it's a vacation. If you want to eat cake, eat the damn cake. Who cares? Listen, that little pouch at the bottom of your belly, that shows me all the fun that you have in life. Okay.
I love that.
Shows all the fun, all the nights of going with your friends to a diner, or all the birthday parties that you've celebrated, eating cake, and all of like the fun stuff that you've done, the drinks you've had, the places you've traveled to try the croissants, like all this fun stuff that you've done. It just shows me that you have a happy, fulfilled, fun life a lot of the time. I mean, even if you don't have that, it's fine. But that's also like, I'll never be stick thin. I'll always have that little, I have it now, but I'll always have her even if I lose weight, because my body's kind of built that way. And also, my goal is not to be like thin. Yeah. Personally, I want to be a muscle mommy.
Same, bestie. Same.
Anyway, I just think that someone said that to me one day, or like I read it somewhere, and I was like, that's such a good way to look at it, because it's true.
Yeah, I love that.
Little pouch of 10 pounds right there, at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It is. I love that.
I feel like it's all pasta and carbs, and so we ate a lot of that. The results, you guys, this is crazy. The testimonies that we're getting every single day: 19 pounds down in 14 days, 12 pounds in 10.
Hey, Rachel, if you're a former PA, you would know that losing 19 pounds in 14 days is not healthy.
What?
That's not healthy. Down 12 pounds in 10 days, that's not healthy. 3 pounds in 2 days, that's...
It's funny because she's like, you need to be getting all of these vitamins and minerals and blah, 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 blah. There's no way they're getting that with that. There's no way. Losing that much weight in that amount of time, they're probably lacking so many vitamins and minerals because they're just gone.
I think my trainer, Susan, is probably screaming if she sees this.
I believe it. I believe
Not
it.
at us, at the slides here. Oh my God.
10 days, 3 pounds in 2 days. Like people, the results are pouring in. This is my friend Jen. This is the menopause belly I'm talking about. You can see it in the top. You can see it in both pictures, how quickly. And then this is my friend Summer, who tremendous 12 pounds. She's like one of those people that are little.
Rachel, you are comparing 2 different pairs of pants.
Yeah, I guess I don't really understand what menopause belly is.
I
don't get that. I don't really know what it is. Someone's feel free to let me know.
I hate this so much.
I just don't know what she means by that. Like, what does that mean?
Like she's a little person. I was like, some had 12 pounds to lose, but the weight loss is pretty tremendous right there. You can see after 4 weeks. And then this is me at the gym on the cruise ship.
Wait.
And so
what are these things at the bottom?
Measurements, apparently, of body fat, muscle rate, weight. But honestly, like, how do you know? It looks like she has more weight at 719 than she did at 629.
But where is the data on this? These charts make no sense. What are we looking at, Rachel?
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense at all.
Oh my God. She's so reckless. I can't even.
I didn't have a ton of weight to lose when I got the magic. But what happened to me was, you can see I'm on the scale all the time. So you can see my body fat dropped more. This is what made my trainer go, what the heck? And then my muscle rate increased, and then my weight decreased as well. So all around changes just by using the capsules of the magic twice a day.
You were also working out with a trainer who probably changed your workouts, who probably suggested some, hey, track your food, see what you're taking in.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It's not from the capsules. It's from the change in your workout regime. That's why you hired a trainer.
Fly through this next part. Our skincare line is amazing. It's from Korea. Koreans are known for their K-beauty regimen, producing glass skin, translucent skin, all natural, plant-based, EWG rating ingredients, meaning there's nothing bad. And I really like to say that is what Pure is known for, guys. High concentrated, high quality sources for our products, nothing bad. No soy, no like none of the bad stuff is in our product.
How can you say soy and gluten are bad? What?
Imagine this being the selling point. Hey, JJ, what's in these products? And you say, oh, nothing bad.
No soy, no gluten. Huh? Soy and gluten both have good, positive things that impact your life. Unless you are gluten intolerant. You know what I mean? Unless maybe you overdo it with bread. Like,
what are we looking at?
Like, why are you saying so? Food doesn't have morality. Food is not good or bad. It's your actions with it, right? So why are you treating food as though it's a person, as though it has morality? It doesn't.
Why are the middle pictures? Why are there 2 different areas circled?
That's freaky. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like the black out of the eyes. That's kind of freaking me out.
It's freaking me. But why are there different areas circled on the first, the picture at the top and the middle picture and even the bottom picture? What are we looking at here? Everything different is circled. I don't understand.
Christina says that Korea is also the #1 spot for plastic surgery, which I think is an interesting point.
These before and after pictures are terrible. I mean, they're different angles, the ones on the right, different angles. The lighting seems similar, so I guess there's that, but
whose before and afters were we looking at the other day? Oh, was it Sky? It was Ashley Fryman's. Those are some of my favorite before and afters.
Ashley, I don't know if you're going to see this, but if you do, those before and after pictures that you're sharing on Facebook are atrocious.
Stop it. Get some help.
Exactly. Yeah, they're terrible. I'm not shaming them. I'm just like
Oh, no,
their
it's like
body or whatnot,
they're
but it's
manipulated.
the same kind of thing.
Yeah, they're manipulated. It's like the lighting, the way it's like done.
The
Yeah.
angles.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God. Also, the circles make it harder to see the results, especially when you're pointing out like an eye bag on the left, and then you have that particular area covered by the circle. You can't really see. Like, what are we looking at here? These are two different areas.
I'm
God.
trying so hard to really like.
It's
like,
embarrassing.
I can't help her.
I can't.
There's no dairy. Okay. So for me, I used to own an expensive skincare store. I sold Obagi, I sold Skin Medica, I sold TNF, all the stuff that people would buy. We never saw results in 2 weeks with the $500 creams I sold. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Eyes, dark circles, massive changes
Maybe you sold crappy creams.
Mm-hmm.
in pore size. This is my friend Colette.
Okay. But she has lash extensions in, and the color is different. The lighting.
Look at the difference in her eyebrow. One eyebrow on the right, she has it raised.
Also, it looks like she recently got like the Botox in her lips, which is fine. But I'm
Fillers?
saying like, yeah, filler. I'm sure that she probably got Botox along her cheek too.
I wonder. Yeah.
It looks like she might
No
have
shame
gotten
against
it.
Botox. I'm a
No,
fan of Botox.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It looks like she also got it in her eyebrow, and that's why it's lifted. And she
Yeah.
got lash extensions. All of this is fine, and she looks gorgeous. However, before and after, it's really shitty.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, her eyebrows are totally different.
100%.
I mean, it's like the difference between this and this.
It's
I love the
why
Botox. It's
we
true.
do.
I need to make an
mean,
appointment.
I don't have any yet because I'm 27, but I will eventually if I want
Yeah,
to.
I'm a fan. I haven't had it.
A little bit of lip filler, a little bit, but it's so expensive, so I'm gonna wait a little bit.
It is expensive, yeah.
Who does online sales for makeup, and she's chosen Sensia. Pretty significant changes. The Me, which Shanna was talking about earlier, is one of my favorite products. It just came out recently. It's a combination of collagen, biotin,
Oh my God.
and probiotic. Okay, so any woman that's focused on beauty is buying typically collagen, biotin, and probiotic, 3 different places. You get all 3 in one. Your body absorbs it in less than 15 minutes. It tastes amazing. It has all the good stuff and none of the bad stuff in it. And proceeds from every single box goes to Love Justice International, which is our non.
How much? Proceeds, how much? That could be $1 off of the sale of this product. That could be $1. This isn't the flex that I think you think it is.
It's also, this is just too much. Like,
It's
you don't
so
need
vague.
to be saying all of this. This is too much. She could have simply stopped before she started the presentation and it'd be fine. I mean, it's still bad, but like people would
Yeah.
still like join. Now they're overwhelmed. Now this is too much. They're
This is
overwhelmed
way-
with information. And I think that might actually turn a lot of people off because they're so confused.
We can only hope.
That's my hope. I
We
don't
can
know.
only hope.
Maybe it's the opposite and they're so overwhelmed that they feel, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Do not join this company. Oh my
Oh.
God.
Profit
Ugh.
organization that we partnered with. You haven't seen Sound of Freedom, you should, just to raise awareness to what's happening with the kids around the world.
Did you know one of the people who, I think it was, hold on.
What's happening? What happened to your light?
The producer of Sound of Freedom was arrested for kidnapping a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like right-wing conspiracy stuff. Yeah, the Sound of Freedom, like the whole Save Our Children thing, but like really intense, So that's checking out. Check. What happened to my light? It was hot.
Oh, fair.
I didn't want it hot anymore. Like the producer of this, think about that. The producer of Sound of Freedom was arrested for kidnapping a child.
Yeah.
No bueno. No, but the trans people are the bad people, huh?
Right. Unbelievable.
Ridiculous.
And we've partnered with this company to help this organization that's been boots on the ground for over 10 years to help stop children from being trafficked. And so proceeds from every single one of these go to that. This is like.
So what are the numbers? How many children have they helped? Because there's plenty of nonprofits out there that actually do help and do things to help child trafficking and like raise awareness and whatnot. And they actually show the numbers. They talk about it.
Yeah.
But what are y'all's?
I think anybody that's doing a legitimate fundraiser or contributing to a cause is going to give the numbers because that's something to be proud of. You're contributing to a great cause.
Yeah.
It's only in MLMs that have this type of thing, the philanthropy stuff that I feel like they hide behind this. Like, hey, we're a good company. We're helping people. Don't look at the income disclosure statement. Don't look at the comp plan or whatever, look at what we're doing. We're helping people. Okay. How are you helping people? What are the numbers? How much of each one of these boxes, which by the way, we probably should look up the price of this box of product.
Yeah. And also doesn't doing something like this give them the ability to write it off. Right? Like, or the donating helps them in the long run with money and like taxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I did some donations this past year and had to give them with my taxes and they would help or whatever.
It's a write-off. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So if they donate like even a tiny percentage, I mean, they are able to write it all off.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons that in MLMs do this is because they want to say they can do it. They want to say they do it. The second one I think is to write it off.
Well, and I think it's what is the phrase?
Virtue signaling?
Thank you. Yes. How did you know that's
I know you.
Yeah, you do. That was good.
Thanks.
I feel like it's like virtue signaling for the company, like look at what we're doing. Okay, but what are you doing? What are the specifics? We don't know.
Echo, hey. So glad that you're here. Julie, yeah, I was just reading that. Joanna said, JulieJo, I got to the part where you were trying to find her license. She didn't work in plastics. Her only place of employment was the Orthopedic Institute. Her license number was PA 9101884. Cool, thanks. Love that. Thank you for the license number too. That's awesome.
That's amazing. $49.95 for 14 sticks. So how much of that $49.95 is going to this organization?
95 cents.
Oh yeah, $1.95.
$1.95.
Of course, we definitely won't ever know how much. They're not going to disclose that because it's, in my opinion, virtue signaling.
Mm-hmm.
My little afternoon treat. That's how I drink this. It's my afternoon treat because it's so good for me and my body needs it. So if you're struggling with hair,
my afternoon treat is a cookie.
Mm-hmm.
A cookie, not collagen and biotin and probiotics. That's sounds to me like Rachel might have a pretty terrible relationship with food, in my opinion. Just my opinion.
Nails, gut issues. I have a great informational video on why this is the best collagen you can find. Okay. PureLifeChangers.com I talked about. I'm going to show you our Changing Lives with Pure testimony page. Shanna has another testimony page as well, so she can give you guys information on that. But what I want you to see is you can use the search box, which I'm about to do here, and type in whatever, migraines, cholesterol, blood pressure, ADHD, and you will pull up hundreds of testimonies of people who have been using the products with their kids and the results that they've seen. Okay. And adults get ADHD as well. So that's a fantastic resource. And you can only get into it if you are the person who is inviting you, which you guys were all invited to this, is a brand partner that works with me. Okay. So when you go in, it's going to say who invited you. Make sure to put the name of the person who invited you. Otherwise you won't get in. But that's a powerful, I kind of call it TripAdvisor for Pure.
What?
Okay.
TripAdvisor?
In the beginning, I told you guys my goal was to help people with their health. And I would sit with people and talk about less than $10 a day. It's $189 for the 30-day servicing of your body. Okay. Think of it as a servicing, like we service our air conditioning.
Okay. So you guys don't know this unless you're a member. We have already looked at the prices of their distributor packs I can't wait for you guys to see the prices on them. It's absurd.
Units and our furnaces and our cars, our phones. This is your body, most important asset. People are like, oh my gosh, I can't afford $289. I need it so bad, but I can't afford it. And as time started to go by, I'm like, this country has a serious issue. Like, people don't have money. And so I really started to say, I really need, I'm from a family of 7.
This is where she's starting to line up people objecting to money. She's trying to answer it ahead of time. That's exactly what she's doing.
We grew up very poor. And my parents got a divorce when I was 14, and we lost our house. I'm not going to go through my sob story, but it was very sad.
I mean, but you are going through your sob story. And what's the point?
And I decided that I never wanted to be without. And as time has gone by, I couldn't help people with their finances as a PA, right? I could help you with your skin issues, but I couldn't help you with your finances. You guys, I've helped thousands of people create weekly checks. Like Miss Betty was a friend of mine, a customer of mine. She couldn't
Here come the income claims. More income claims.
even get to the mailbox every day because she was in such bad pain and out of breath. And so she couldn't get to the mailbox. And so she started on the Core Complete, calls me 3 weeks later. She's like, just get to the mailbox, walking around the block twice a day. And then she said, and Fred, my neighbor, is about to have knee surgery, and he's asking me about the products. And Mrs. Smith can't remember her grandkids' names, and it's driving her crazy. She wants the products. And I was like, well, Miss Betty, you need to move from being a customer to a brand partner. And we did that. She shared videos with them. And 2 weeks later, she called me and she said, Rachel, I got a check last Saturday and this Saturday. I'm on a fixed budget. For a 72-year-old to get a check 2 Saturdays in a row is a really big deal. And she said, and Fred canceled his surgery, and Mrs. Smith can remember her grandchildren's names. She's like, I love this.
Oh my God.
I had never been able to help people in that way before. I didn't even meet Fred and Mrs. Smith, by the way. She just showed them their videos and they were like, I want what you have. And that's how it started. That's when I began to understand the power of what we have here. It was one thing for me to make money. It's a whole nother thing for me to help other people make money. Now, not everybody watching this is going to want to make money, and that's totally fine. Some people will. And
I feel like she keeps switching between the slides and her face because she just wants to look at herself. Is that weird? Do you guys think that too? I mean, obviously just my opinion, but just stay on the slide, finish the presentation. I don't understand.
I want you to know it's powerful. This is the future. It's e-commerce meets health and wellness. Everybody's buying things online. I can't even set my son's TV up in his dorm room without an online subscription to Netflix and all the stuff, right? It's the future. We're all buying online.
That's how streaming works.
Best of the best, click of a button to your house. No more need to go anywhere else. We have the best of the best.
No,
so let's say you're watching, you're like, I just want to be a customer. I don't want to hear the brand partner stuff. I just want to be a customer. I'm ready. Shanna, how do I get started? How do I do this? You go to livepure.com. Okay. You throw whatever you want into your cart. I talked about a servicing. I started with the family.
Did you see that price on that? I know she skipped right over it. $600, $599. Skipped right over that into just individual products, didn't she? Yeah.
Package. Why? Because it was me, my 2 little boys, my husband, my sister essentially lived with us, her son. I'm like 6 people. Me just getting the Core Plus. I don't think I'd be here if I just did that, because I'm not here because I started sleeping or my weight drop. I'm not here because of that. I'm here because of my nephew and my husband's results. When someone you love starts to see pretty drastic results, you're like,
you're here because you're a grifter, in my opinion.
Wait a minute now. So I got that family package because I wanted everybody to be serviced, number one. And there's a lot of stuff I haven't talked about. I talked about the Sensia, but I haven't talked about our immune boosting package. I haven't talked about our skin defense that you spray on your hands when you're at the airport, or if someone coughs on you. You can't put hand sanitizer on your face. You spray it on your face. It kills all the bugs. I haven't talked about our colloidal silver.
Did she just, oh God, colloidal silver. Did she just say you can't spray hand sanitizer on your face? Rachel. Now you're going to talk about colloidal silver. She's just hitting everything in one video.
It's too much.
Didn't she say this is the quick version at the beginning?
She must have swapped at one point.
I can't, you guys. Oh. I've never heard so many wrong things.
over that I put on my dog, that I put in our ears and our eyes, or if there's a burn. I haven't talked about our sports line at all. Like, I wanted all of it. I wanted the greens. I wanted all of it. So I was like, give me the family pack. I'm going to service the whole family and get the best of everything they offer. Okay. But you can start with the Core Plus. You can start with the Core Complete. Throw it in your package. Go to pure.com. Use the search box. Throw what you want into your cart. Go to checkout. Okay.
How much is the Core Complete? Can one of y'all look that up just real quick so we can keep the video going? Just let us know in the comments. The Core Complete.
It's going to say, do you want to be a preferred customer or a brand partner? You want to, yes, you want one of these, you want to be. Don't pay retail. That's 25% more than you need to pay. If you give them your email address, you get 25% off. Let me say that again. Give them your email address. Choose to be a preferred customer. You get 25% off. What do you have to do? Nothing. You don't ever have to order again. There is no membership fee. So it's not like Costco or Amazon. You're getting these discounts for free for giving your email address. Okay. Do you have to sign up for a smart ship? No, but I would, because 93 out of 100 people repurchase without.
But I would.
Show me the statistics there, Miss Rachel.
Rachel?
Yes, Rachel.
I love that for her.
Thanks. I thought she needed a little Nicky name.
Yeah, Rachel is accurate. We got Shanana Banana and her husband that needs to blink twice if he needs assistance. And we have Rachel here.
Twice. $548.95.
Of course it is. Yeah. Thank you, Juliana. $548.95. Yeah. She is getting very aggressive. Oh, $414.95 if you're a brand partner. Oh, but then you have the $49 enrollment fee on top of that, so it kind of balances out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Also, T said it. Listen, wrong one. Sorry. T said it. Why is this doing this?
I got you.
Help me out. Thank you. Don't buy anything. It's a scam. Agreed. Yeah. Agreed.
True.
Shanna and Mary me going, is that yourself or do you want more? I don't ever do that.
Like that.
People call me like, I'm about to run out. I'm freaking out. I need more. You just set up Smart Ship. So if you get the ding to set up Smart Ship, do it. They'll send you an email 3 days before it goes through. You can literally click delete with the email. You get delete and it'll cancel it, or you can edit it.
Is she really trying to explain to us how email works? Rachel, we know that when you're giving your email address, you're opting in essentially to being sent marketing where you're going to be pressured, just like you're saying, to set up your Smart Ship. And here's the product of the month. Here's a special discount code. We know how email works, Rachel. You have to say it like that too, like out of the side of your mouth, like Rachel.
Okay, so that's preferred customer. If you're watching this and you're like, $289, $289, I don't know if I can afford that, right? You need to be a brand partner. Or you need to find some way to make money. If it's not Pure, guys, please find something. Find something to where you can get ahead financially and create assets that allow you to live free.
Hey, Rachel, whatever. Your income disclosure statement does not show that most people get ahead. In fact, it showed 89% of your company in 2020 did not make any money. So that's not accurate. That's a lie. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
And financially free. If it's not this, do something else, right? But if you are thinking of people that need this, brand partner, okay? There's another reason you need to consider being a brand partner. I'll tell you.
I'm sorry. What is this?
Is that the Hurley Burger? Is that the Beetle?
Rachel, what are you doing here?
Is that the Beetle?
I don't know what that. Pure and simple, the power of two. Are you doing a training here and you think this is like a powerful pose?
How did you? What is she?
In my opinion, I think she looks snobby here. I think she's got her nose stuck up to everybody. I don't know. I just don't like it. Especially after watching all of this, I don't like it.
I'm very confused.
Oh, is she preaching? I don't know what she's doing. Rachel, what are you doing?
I can't see what her book says, like the black book.
Maybe it's her like a notes.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's just
that
a
makes
notebook
more
for
sense.
notes.
Because it's not big enough to be the Bible.
It's very. This picture makes me uncomfortable.
Yes, I think she's taking on the form of someone higher.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
you in a minute. But one of the big things is we have a training site. We have a training in which we literally plug you into a system. This is my whole thing. I want this easy for Miss Betty to do, right? I want a homeschooling mom of 5 kids to easily be able to do this. So when you choose to become a brand partner, you get welcome text where we teach you exactly what you need to do. Shanna and Mary are.
Oh my God. JJ, read this comment.
Scamalations 223. Is she reading from Scamalations 223? You know what? That does look like the chapter of Scamalation. If I count the number.
That was so good.
Vibe T. I agree. I like it.
I love it.
Phenomenal leaders. They're going to be plugging you in and teaching you exactly what you need to do to move forward. I can go through stories. I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing this. We have helped people walk away from full-time corporate jobs, create additional income on the side, like Kristen and Skip. Skip saw that Phil Knight was one of our investors.
Oh
Have
my
you guys seen
God.
Air? You know the movie about Michael Jordan?
Phil.
You know the owner of that company? He's no longer one of the owners, but the founder of that company was Phil Knight, and Skip Hendricks did business with him 20, 30 years ago and said, anything that man touches turns to gold. We have one of the wealthiest men in the world as one of our investors. It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Oh my,
All right. And they went on to earn $30,000 their first 9 weeks. Kristen now has the fastest growing, largest team in my organization.
These are all income claims, Rachel. The FTC called and said he can't do it. But don't worry. A bunch of us are going to send this to the FTC so that they have it. It's fine.
One of the first people she helped was Cozy. Cozy's husband had just died of cancer. She was raising 4 kids by herself. And in the first 12 weeks, Cozy made some phone calls. And just like you were called or reached out to today, hey, you got to take a look at this. Hey, you got to take a look at this. 32.
What happened after the first 12 weeks? What happened in her first year? Because the income disclosure statement does not show any of this from 2020.
I would love to know.
Yeah, me too.
$2,000 for the first 12 weeks. David and Lindley made $102,000 in 6 months. They sat down and called 50 people one Sunday afternoon, invited all of them to get on and watch on a Sunday night at 7. 20 people got on, 10 joined with products, 3 joined as a business builder. 6 months later. This is not how it happens for everybody, right? I don't know who you know. I don't know how many people in your life would get on something if you invited them. I don't know how coachable you are, but I'm just telling you what's possible. And I got really, really excited when I began to see people like Josh and Ashley pay off $30,000 of debt in 5 weeks. My friend Colette she doesn't build teams at all. She literally just posts on social media about this. She earned their 5-star trip to Greece in less than 3 months. Allison only posts on social media. Earned the trip to Greece in less than 3 months. So
build a customer base of family and friends. Of course, she's going to tell you to build a business. It's not a business, but build a customer base off of your family and friends. Yeah. Take advantage of those relationships. Bring them in with all of these health and medical claims and income claims. Destroy those relationships. That's what this is. Get paid 20 to 50% back of the volume from every order they place.
20 to 50, that's a pretty big range.
It's probably based on the size of your team.
Yeah, of course.
10 customers ordering $125 a month equals $400 in commission. So you are selling, what is that? 125 times 10 is $1,250 and you're making $400 in commission. 20 customers ordering $125 a month equals $1,000 in commission. So that's double. That's $2,500 that the company is taking in, and they're paying you $1,000. So it looks like it's based off of volume, not the size of the team, like I just said, because I think that's like 20 or 30% roughly on the first example, and then that's 50% on the second. I think somewhere in there. My math could be off because. Hi. Oh God.
how do you make money? There's 2 ways. You can build teams,
friends,
or you can just have a customer base. Like Miss Betty's not building teams; she's just getting customers. I have people on my team who made $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 last month just on their customer orders.
How many?
We have 20 customers.
How many? Out of all the people, how many?
1.
Out of all the people, how many?
Exactly 1 person.
Sounds right.
to order 3 products a month, 20 Miss Betty's,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
you will make $1,000 a month. Okay. So every time somebody purchases from, I don't think of it like you're a vending machine. When I was in the OR way back when I was, in there 8 hours a day, I'd be like, what if I put vending machines all over the interstate? And then every time somebody bought Pepsi or Coke or Cheetos, like death, I would get money, right? This is like that. It's like I'm delivering health. And every time somebody purchases from my website, I get a little bit of money. Okay. But what started happening is these teams started to grow all over the world. We're in like 6 different countries, guys. You can have teams in Australia, Korea, all over the world, Japan.
You're like vending machines, but it's in the form of a pyramid. It's almost like BA Boss Babe saying that they're a ladder. This is such a weird photo.
Canada. We'll throw this picture up because number one, I want to tackle the elephant in the room. Okay. And I know Shanna and Mary have been in the industry for a while, so this elephant might not be as big of a deal for you guys, but I work with a lot of people who've never done anything like this. And they say, is this a pyramid? And I say, what do you mean by that? And they say, the person at the top makes all the money. Do you mean like your job? You mean like my job? Where the doctor made the most, and then the CFO, and then the doctors, and then the PAs?
No. Rachel. That's a terrible argument. And you know why? It's because it's the way the money flows, my girl. Because everyone gets paid in a real job. If you are hired, you do the work, you're going to get paid. But in MLMs, that's not true. If you join an MLM, you do the work, you very, very, very likely won't get paid anything. So it's the way that the money flows. And she knows, well, I hope she knows that. I hope she's able to think that through. But she's using this ridiculous fallacy that doesn't make sense. Like, that's not what we're talking about.
PAs couldn't make as much as doctors. Then the nurses, and then the secretaries could never make as much as the owner. You mean like that?
Who cares?
Yeah, it's the opposite. I make more than the person who told me, and the person who told them, and the person who told them. Kristen, who I just showed you, makes more money than the person who told her. We have that happen all.
That's not the opposite, and you're a liar. You're a big liar, Rachel. I'm getting a little feisty.
I love it.
She's just
We're almost
such
done,
a
though.
liar. She acts like she's so smart and intelligent, but she is so illogical that I have a hard time believing her.
Is she? Wait. Hold on.
I really don't want to relive it again.
Hold on. Wait. Does she have vending machines?
I don't
and she's
want to relive
showing
it.
a binary that also looks like a pyramid. Is that what I'm seeing here?
No, it's a figment of your imagination.
Rachel, are you saying people are like vending machines?
It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
I cannot.
I said earlier, it's almost as bad as when Brookie Banks called it a ladder. Yeah, no, she just tried to debunk that, by the way. And it was poorly done.
Oh. Excellent.
It was bad. It was the same thing that we always hear.
I love that.
With my
The only thing that I love more than that is when they try to address videos like what we're doing. You know where I'm going with this?
Oh, Brittany Anderson.
Yeah, where they like to say, "Oh well, these are hate videos." No, they're
You know
not.
what? She admitted she didn't even watch my video.
I love that for her, and that
And I
checks
said-
out. But she did read 10 comments.
She did read 10. I said, "How do you know?" it was a hate
Julie,
video?" Life said, "I
hi
just
friend.
Julie messaged us, by the way.
Okay, I'll check it out. Why do they always say that like we're the ones that are mad when they're the ones that are ranting in their stories?
It's the fact that they want to paint a narrative, right? They want, and I speak about this in my video coming out about what happened. OMG, your hair isn't
Thanks,
so pretty.
Julie.
I speak up about this. I'm so tired right now, so I'm trying to think it through. But pretty much it's them trying to, they know that like we're not going to believe it, and like our subscribers and stuff aren't going to believe it, but people underneath them, they likely won't go watch it. So
True.
what she tries to do is like form like her own idea of what the video is about.
Like a
what the video's
summary.
like, and have her followers trust her and believe her, so that they automatically think that we're liars and that we're terrible people. So
Yeah. Interesting.
the time. It all has to do with your work ethic and how coachable are and how many people you know and how good you are at following the system we have. Here's the deal. This is why I want you to see this. It's a big deal you guys are on right now. Jana and Mary are building 2 teams. Okay?
Get in early.
2 teams. Let's say they bring 200 people into this.
Oh my God.
Those people are all either going to go on their left team or their right team, and they're going to be stacked on top of each other. So the first 2 people they told, let's say, are Jen and Kara. Let's say Jen and Kara aren't even on this. They're not doing anything with this because maybe they're moving kids in like I am today. They're just sitting there, all right, doing nothing. But then Shanna and Mary obviously keep telling people. So Linda comes in, and then Jason comes in, and then Jason tells somebody, and somebody else comes in, and Beth tells somebody, and somebody else comes in. All of those orders, every single one that's made, goes into a savings account for Kara and Jen. So just because of the timing, just because they joined Shanna and Mary early on.
What?
Hey, Rachel, that's how binary works. What you're saying is not that extraordinary.
I think part of it is because they haven't really, her company hasn't been on social media much. And so they're like, you know, stepping out. And what they don't realize is they're like 10 years behind.
They really are. I want to know what her thought process is in using vending machines in this to describe people.
You know, people pay and you give them product.
Rachel, let's rework this slide for next time. Okay. And we'll be on next time. I'm sure of it. Or somebody will be.
Get it together, Rachel.
I'm going to need you to do better.
Kara and Jen are going to benefit for decades to come on the work that Shanna and Mary are doing for the next days, weeks, months, and years. Now, they don't get to cash in. They're like a savings account is being built for them. They don't get to cash in on that unless they began to share it and build it. They might start sharing tomorrow, which would be smart. They might start sharing next year. They might start sharing 5 years from now. The savings account is being built for them. And it will.
And the whole time they're ordering their monthly products. They got that smart ship set up. So we're all getting paid. Oh, Rachel, you really tried hard with this.
Be built for you. Because these 2 girls are rock stars. Have you noticed the reach that they have? Have you noticed that when they post online, everybody's like, tell me. Okay. They're not going to stop putting people in. Do you want to be down underneath Jason or do you want to be up at the top? When I do presentations like this for people, not everybody has the reach that Shanna and Mary have. These 2 girls are going to reach tens of.
Yeah, all 40 people they got to come on, including themselves.
It's hundreds of people.
Such a great reach.
Including Brandon. Brandon was on there too. He was part of that.
Brandon. What a great reach they have.
Oh my
Their
God.
Opening video has 40 people. That's
yeah.
Write that down.
Yeah. Exactly.
Thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people. And you have the opportunity to benefit from that by getting started today rather than next week, next month, next year. I'm staying on. My husband and my kid are at Mellow Mushroom so that I can sit here and answer whatever questions you have. So be ready to start putting them in because I'm going to answer them. You know, I'm going to go do research. The research is going to lead you to websites I've put together. So like, come back and ask your questions because I'm here.
Hey, Rachel, I don't think that's how SEO works, actually. You know, when people go to Google and they are researching stuff, more than likely, the more that anti-MLM creators talk about this, they're going to find our videos before they will find yours.
Well, they say there's no cap on earning potential. Okay, so then why do only 11% of the company make any money, not necessarily profit? Like, pocket any commission of any company.
There's no cap for the 11%. The 89% are screwed.
Exactly. So there's no cap on earning potential. Okay, let's get it together and show the data. Wait a minute. You don't like the data, but you love the medical data. Why don't you like the data of your company? Why don't you like sharing it? Why can't you show citations? Oh, because you don't like what it shows. Gotcha. Okay, I understand now.
You can make whatever you want to make here. So you go enroll for $49. It's free.
Who made this slide? DC.
Cover your eyes, DC. Cover your eyes.
Why is the font so big?
My question is, why have I used this before in high school for a PowerPoint? and yet they're using it here right now.
Why is the font so big? Military and students are free. Or you could buy a business pack that are at least $500 and you get free enrollment.
The lowest one was like 6 something, and the highest one was like over 3K.
I remember when we looked at that and it was nuts.
Also, because this is throwing me off. Why is the text off center? It's so off center. I'm sorry that it's pointed out and everyone's going to see it and it's going to bother you. I know. And then
Rachel, did you make these? Because I need you to do better next time. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board. Let's rework this.
Get someone to
Let's
do
make
it for you. With all that money you're making.
Imagine if Rachel reworked this and took out all of the income claims, the health claims, the medical claims. She would have zero presentation. It would be this $49, which looks like, in a weird way, it looks like $1.49 in a weird kind of way.
Yeah, it's because the
only slide that would stand up.
It would be like a 5-minute presentation.
Rachel, you can't do any of this. You can't do any of this. And the FTC called and said,
that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
You know? Oh, we're reaching that point. Remember when you were here and we were on the couch, like giggling like little girls? I'm reaching that threshold.
Yeah, we're getting a little loopy doopy.
We're almost there though.
Kind of.
We can do it. We can do it.
You can, but that doesn't mean I'm excited to hear her talk more. I mean, we made it this far. Whatever, you know.
I mean, we're already here. We're committed.
Yeah, I committed.
To enroll between now and the end of August. You know why it's free? Largely because Shanna and Mary are on a rampage and our corporate staff recognize what they're doing and they're like, you know what? We're going to make it free for you.
You have 40 people on. It is your first one, and you have 40 people on, split between Shanana Marie Babi, why did I say it like that, and Mary Scott, and then Mr. Blink Twice If You Need Help. 3, probably 2. 2 people split, so 20 and 20. Shanana Marie, Shanana. Y'all have 40 people on. How are you saying they're on a rampage? What? You're goofy. Inconceivable. And goofy. It's just so goofy.
Oh my God.
You guys for the rest of the month. That's why it's.
How about no? I love Austin Powers. What a time.
Me too.
So good.
Oh God.
Free because of how powerful these girls are. Wow. Shanna and Mary mentioned the marketing earlier. Our corporate office is like, what can we do, Shanna and Mary, to make it more marketable, better for social media? Like it's what you.
AJ's down for the count.
No, I'm not.
You guys are.
I'm trying to think.
Going to see in the next couple of months is largely because of these 2 amazing ladies. So enroll for $49. That's waived. Why would you not enroll? If you don't plan to tell anybody, please don't enroll. But if you have a plan to,
these slides just keep getting worse.
It's so bad, and it's just off-centered.
Is overhead 1 word or 2? Is it? I
don't even know what she means.
Does not process and ship for 28 days. So that's a smart ship.
Okay, wait, is this supposed to be a full sentence or bullet points?
Is this a question?
Am I supposed to answer? This is so bad.
It's 1, thank you.
So bad.
Oh my God. I think we're all going to lose it.
Everyone take deep breaths while you're looking at this. Is really bad.
I know that we're laughing a lot, especially at this point, because we've been live streaming for 3 hours. But like, when you really think about this, these are supposed to be professionals. It's giving a 70-page workbook. That's actually not a workbook, partly transcript. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, this is not professional.
Right.
Oh.
Stop pausing on the torture. Just push through it. We can't help. Sometimes I just need a break from hearing her voice, you know?
I get it. Oh.
Tell people, please, it's a good time. Monthly overhead, 3 products a month for approximately what you need to purchase for you to be active, for your savings account to build. And if you can't afford three products a month, that's about $135. But you have an Aunt Betty who orders 3 products a month, or you have an Aunt Betty who orders 1 product, and then an Uncle Bob who orders 2 products. They're your customers. They will carry you. You will become active. You'll be active. That's your monthly overhead.
So you have to have a
This made me think it wasn't real. The monthly overhead for my skincare store was $3,000 a month. The light bill, the rent, the employees.
I'm sorry. You're comparing a brick and mortar business, a store that people go in and you have products sitting out. What you're doing here is another false equivalence fallacy, and you have a nice bow wrapped around it that has a little fear mongering in it. Rachel, I'm going to need you to go back, get your whiteboard out, go back to the drawing board, remove all the health claims, the income claims, the terrible slides, remove all of that stuff and try again. Go back, try again.
Please.
Send us the slides. We'll proofread them for you.
Yeah, no, we'll fix it for you.
Oh my God.
I love that.
Taxes, the paperwork. Wait a minute, I get to eat my monthly overhead? What? I was already spending that money at the health food store. I just couldn't wrap my mind around it because I just spent so much money on these other 2 businesses. And then you go place your first order. You can order whatever you want, guys. I actually switch the slides around so you can really see. You can order whatever you want.
You can order whatever you want. The Core Plus is $289. Oh, wait. Start, good, better, best. Okay. The best one is the $2,500 pack. Of course, that's the best. That's the one you're going to make the most income off of, the most commission off of. Rachel.
Yep.
JJ.
This is $2,500.
I'm just going to hit play.
Please do.
Plus is $289. It's our most popular starter package. It's less than $10 a day for a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Service your body. Please don't pick one product out there. Okay, I won't be surprised if you're not like, I feel amazing. Like you gotta cleanse, balance, and build. Okay, Core Complete is the second most popular starter package. I love the family package. It is you can write that off. You're getting your entire family's health. It's about.
Nobody can read the satisfaction guarantee. Also, it should say satisfaction guaranteed at the bottom. Nobody can read that because of how you design the slide. Who made these?
$4,000 worth of products for $2,500. It's the best bang for your buck. It's everything we have. And if you're looking at really building a business, I would look at one of the larger packages. Okay. Why? Again, you have $4,000 worth of products for $2,500. You get an extra bonus that the company has on the table, meaning you get paid more, basically, if you start sharing this with others. But I really want to tell you, I have a VIP program where I lock arms with and work very closely with people who come in with this family package. I'm actually planning right now a leadership retreat outside Asheville, North Carolina in December that is really only for my VIPs to run for. I do special Q&A calls for them on Tuesday nights. We have all kinds of special stuff set up for the VIPs because I know they've invested, they're serious, they want to change the world with me, and maybe they want to be one of those 100 people who.
Hey, Rachel, that's called pay to play, in case you didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure I read that they can't do that. I'm pretty sure I was reading their policy procedures. I'm pretty sure that they're not allowed to do that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Where they like run a separate thing for people who buy certain product packs.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into
You know what we should have called this?
Hmm.
We should have called this video when pay to play feeds into the endless chain. That's essentially what this is.
Yeah.
You know,
lock in $10,000 a week, but don't look at this and say it's too expensive, guys. You can start wherever you want. And the $49 is waived right now. By the way, if you come in with the larger package, your shipping is free. Livepeer.com. Throw what you want into your cart. Okay. When you go to check out, it's going to say who shared this with you. Put the name of the person who invited you to this webinar in. This is over 50
just
people
don't
that I
join.
helped earn a trip to the Amalfi Coast of Italy last year, 5-star luxury. They rented this hotel out at the top of the hill, the only 5-star in Sorrento. And this is our next trip to Greece is in 5 weeks. These are all the people that I helped earn the trip to Greece. Every walk of life, every color, every age, every occupation you can imagine. The next trip is to Switzerland. If you're on this webinar and you join us as a brand partner, there is no reason you cannot be with us on this trip. I'm really good at helping people earn trips. I can tell you right now, Shanna and Mary will be on it, and it is one of their goals to help as many of you go as can possibly go. Okay? I can tell you this. You don't make a change, nothing's going to change. So if you're watching,
Oh my God, she's now switched over to speaking in Pinterest quotes. That's
this and you're thinking, I need this, you're right, you do. Stay on, get your questions answered, get back with Shannon and Mary. What they're doing right now has caught attention of our corporate staff, the owners. They're tweaking things for them, which means they're tweaking things for you. Don't let this pass you by and 3 months later, I'm just going to watch. 3 months later, go, oh, dang, I wish I'd joined. I wish I'd joined.
Oh my God.
So get back to the person who invited you. Let them know.
There are now 39 people on their Zoom.
I'm surprised with that.
39 people.
Good for them. They deserve an award.
You're ready to get started. Or you can go to livepure.com right now and do it right now. Timing matters. It's important. So I'm going to stay on. Shanna, I'm going to turn this over to you. And I'm thinking, oh, you're the host now. Good. So Mary's the host now. She's still on. And then I'll just stay on. If you guys have questions, I'll pop on and answer them. And if you don't, no problem. Who's joining? I think Mary took over. There we go.
I can't. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. I was like, I'm muted still. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. And obviously somebody really, really cared enough about.
Oh my God, the emotional manipulation, stop it. Also, if they go to a Q&A, I think we should cut it because like we don't need to cover the Q&A. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just see what happens here in the next minute or two.
About you to want you to be here and hear about the products, even just more than the magic. I know the magic is what's like taking over right now, but we wanted you to understand a little bit more about the other product line, and you're going to hear me say it a bunch of times, cleanse, balance, build, right? Because it is so important. That's what this whole company has been surrounded with like this entire time. That's their philosophy. So they've been growing so well without even hitting social media with all of those products. So I'm really excited about that. Now,
except the testimonials for the people that won the Greece trip, there were several that only post on social media. So what you're saying is not accurate.
Now, there's people in the chat that are writing things. If you guys have questions, because you can't unmute yourself. Okay, put it in the chat.
Yeah,
what product is best for constipation?
Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't think we need to hear the Q&A. JJ, what do you?
I was just fixing my description stuff for my video.
I love that. I don't think we need to hear the Q&A.
God no. God no. Y'all, we did it. Give yourself a literal pat on the back.
Seriously, especially if you
yourself a hug.
Are watching this live and you've been here the whole time. That's incredible. Also, got to give a shout out to the replay crew as well. Yeah.
Y'all are the best. Replay crew, live crew, you make it bearable.
Indeed.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to the comp plan. We'll have to do another video on that.
Yeah, we will. I'm sure that there will be more stuff to cover on this. I'd love to cover Rachel.
Also want to give a very special shout out to Rachel and Shanana Banana and Mary Scott.
Thank you so much, guys. You're the best.
Thank you for putting this out.
Holy guacamole.
You know what sounds good? Chips and guac sound so good right now.
I'm gonna have to go decompress with this mask. By the way, y'all, this mask
is creepy looking.
It's insane, I know, but it is so. This mask is so awesome. I love it.
Tell me about it. Like, where did you get it? Ulta?
I get it from Sephora. It's Dr. Jart, and it's like a.
What does it do?
2-step intensive firming kit. It's just like you have 1,000 ppm of collagen. And what you do is you take there's like the top half and the bottom half. You take the collagen and you rub it all over your face, and then you put the top half and the bottom half on, and you leave it for like 40 minutes. I love how it makes my skin feel. I'm a big fan of it.
That sounds fun, like a science experiment.
It is. It's really fun.
Julie, yeah, this is Mary Scott and Shanana Banana's newest grift, in my opinion. And Rachel is a former PA.
Love that for her.
Anyways, thanks for being here, guys. This was wild. All day getting everything together. Again, shout out to the people that sent this our way, and shout out to the person that recorded this for us. You know who you are. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
I hope other creators cover this, please, and thank you. And you got anything else, JJ?
Yeah, I just want to thank y'all, and we have our ending.
Our new outro. Are you going to do the music?
Let's go.
Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you. All right. Bye, everybody.
Stop.